Hello students. Today we are going to solve IBPS Probationary Officer Prelims exam paper 10th October 2020 shift 1 paper. Before moving, a very best of luck to you all. If you want to practice all the questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. So let's start with question number 31. Find the wrong number in the given series. So here the given series has 6 numbers in which the first number 5040. So which is 5040. Second number is 720. So which is obtained when 5040 is divided by 7. Right? Here the divisor is 7. So you will get second number 720. Right? When the second number 720 is divided by 6, so you will get 120. Right? So when 120, third number is divided by, here the divisor should be 5. 1 less than the previous divisor. Right? So you will get 24. But in the given series, after 120, 60 is the number. Therefore, wrong number is 60. Right? So instead of 60, so the right number is 24. So you can verify the answer. So follow the same rule. When 24 is divided by, so the next number that is divisor which is less than 5 is 4. So you will get 6, which is correct. Right? And the last is 2. So which is obtained when 6 is divided by 3. So you will get last number, right? So here 60 is the wrong number. So instead of 60, the right number is 24, right? Here we follow the rule that first number should be divided by 7. And the next divisor should be 1 less than the previous divisor. Next 5, 4, 3, right? Therefore option D is the right answer. Question 32. Find the wrong number in the given series. Students, here given series has 5 numbers. So in which we'll consider the last number 173. So 173 is obtained when its previous number is added to a number. Therefore, that number is 125. When 125 is added to 48, we'll get 173. What is 125? It is cube of 5. We can write 125 as cube of 5. Consider last but one number, which is 48. 48 is obtained when its previous number 32 is added to a number. So when 32 is added to 16, here 16 is nothing but square of 4. Right? So consider next number, which is 32, previous number to 48. So 32 is obtained when a number is added to its previous number, so which is 8. So that number should be, here look at the numbers 5 and 4. So in first case, so 5 cube is added. In the next case, 4 square is added. So in the next case, the number should be cube of 3, right? So 27, which is cube of 3. 8 plus cube of 3, we'll get 27 plus 8 is 35. But the number is only 32. Therefore, the number 8 is wrong number. According to the rule, we cannot alter this cube of 3. Right? Therefore, 8 is a wrong number. Instead of 8, when 5 is considered, right? So 5 plus 27, we'll get 5 plus 3 cube. This part will be as it is. 5 cube, 4 square and 3 cube rule. So this will be as it is. Only the number changes. Which number? The second number is the wrong number. Right? So you can verify the same rule considering the second number 5 is obtained when its previous number 1 is added to. So according to the rule, just avoid this part, wrong number part. According to the rule, so we have to add square of a number, which is 2 square. right? 1 plus 4 gives 5. And the last number is 1, right? So according to the series, first number is 1. Therefore, the wrong number is 8. Question 33. Find the wrong number in the given series. So given series has 6 numbers in which the first number is 4 and the second number is 5. So which is obtained when 4 is multiplied by 1 and 1 is added to this. You will get, so 4 into 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5, which is second number. So when 5, second number is multiplied by 2, you will get 10 plus 1 gives third number, right? So when third number is multiplied by 3, you will get 33 plus 1 gives 34, which is fourth number, right? So here in each case, so the multiplier so is increased by 1 here, right? Therefore, so in the next case, so when 34 is multiplied by, should be multiplied by 4 plus 1. When it is multiplied by 4, you will get 132. Is it 132? No, 136. Plus 1 gives 137. Yes, which is right. Right? So we are following the proper rule here. So according to the rule, so 137 should be multiplied by 5. Yes, 5. So you will get 685, I think. Yes, 137 into 5 gives, so 685 plus 1 gives 686, right? But according to the given series, 684 is the last number. Therefore, the last number 684 is wrong, right? Option E is the right answer here. So instead of 684, the right number is 686. Question 34. Find the wrong number in the given series. So series has 6 numbers. So we'll consider the last number 28 first, right? So 28 is obtained when 4 is subtracted from its previous number. I'll repeat. 28 is obtained when 4 is subtracted from its previous number 32, right? So here the previous number 32 is obtained when a number is added or subtracted to its previous number. Its previous number is 24. Therefore, a number should be added to its previous number because 32 is greater than its previous number. Therefore, 8 should be added to its previous number, right? You will get 32. Consider 24, right? Third number from the last, right? 24 and its previous number is 40. Therefore, a number should be subtracted from 40 to get 24. Therefore, that number is 16 here, right? Consider 40 and its previous number 20, right? Is 20 the previous number? Yes, previous number 20. Therefore, a number should be added to 20 to get 40. That number is 20. Right? Here, look at the numbers which are subtracted and added from the given numbers. 4, 8, and 16. So these are all multiples of 4. Right? Multiples of 4 with positive and negative signs. Alternate positive and negative signs. Right? With alternate positive or negative and positive sides. Negative and positive signs. Therefore, so in this case, to obtain 40, so a number should be added to its previous number. So the number to be added should be multiple of 4. Here, the number should, here these multiples are 4 into 2 is 8. 8 into 2 is 16. Therefore, the number to be added should be 16 into 2, which is 32. I just write here 4 and the next number is 4 into 2. So next number which is subtracted is 8 into 2. Only the signs are changing here. Here negative sign, in the second case positive sign, and in the third case negative sign. Therefore, in the fourth case, the number to be added should be plus 16 into 2, which is 32. Then only you will get the right answer. Therefore, only the number to be added changes. Therefore, the previous number also changes. Right? Here, we'll consider the number to be added is 32 to get 40. Therefore, its previous number should be 8. In the given series, so 20 is the previous number to 40. Therefore, 20 is the wrong number, right? So, option B is the wrong number. So, you can verify the answer for 8, right? So, 8 is obtained. Instead of 28 is the right number. 8 is obtained when a number should be subtracted from 72, right? So, what is that number? It should be 32 into 2, which is 64 with negative sign. That means number should be subtracted, right? So 64, 72 minus 64 gives 8, right? So we are following the right rule here and the answer is verified. Therefore, here the odd number is or the wrong number is 20, option B. Question 35. Find the wrong number in the given series. Here, the given series has 6 numbers. We'll start from the first number. First number is 40. And the second number is 35. So, 35 is obtained when a number is subtracted from its previous number. 40 minus 5. Right? So, next number is 45. Third number is 45. So, 45 is obtained when 35 is added or a number should be added to its previous number, right? So that number is 10. When a number should be added to its previous number, you will get 45, which is third number. Consider fourth number 30 and its previous number 45. Therefore, a number should be subtracted from its previous number to get 30, right? Next number is 50. Its previous number is 30. To get 50, a number should be added. So that number is 20. 20 should be added to 30, right? So, and the last number is 20. Its previous number is 50. Therefore, a number should be subtracted from 50 to get 20, the last number. So, in each case, in first case, 5 is subtracted, right? 5 is subtracted from the previous number. In the next case, 10 is added. In third case, 15 is subtracted. And in the next case, 20 is added. So look at the numbers. So in the first case, 5 and 10 is added. In the next case, 15 is subtracted and 20. So these numbers are multiples of 5. 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, and 5 into 4. Therefore, so in the last case, a number should be subtracted. Alternatively, added and subtracted, right? Therefore, in the last case, number should be subtracted. So that number should be 5 into 5, which is 25, right? Therefore, 25 should be subtracted from the previous number 50. 50 minus 25. So you will get 25. Therefore, the last number should be 25, not 20. Here, the wrong number is 20. Option D. Question 36. A is 40% more efficient than B and both together can complete a work in 9 integer 3 by 8 days. If A works for the first 5 days alone and remaining work completed by B, then find in how many days total work will be completed. Here students, here the question is, in how many days total work will be completed? It is given that A and B, when they start working together, they take 9 integer 3 by 8 days. So this time 9 integer 3 by 8 days is time taken by A and B together. So when they start working together, they take 9 integer 3 by 8 days, right? So we have to find, in order to answer the question, we have to find time taken by A separately. That means it is already given. So A works only for 5 days, right? So time taken by A is directly given 5 days plus time taken by B to complete the remaining work, because A has done some amount of work in 5 days, right? So remaining work and time taken by B. So time taken by B to complete the remaining work. So this gives total time. Total time. So which is different from 9 integer 3 by 8, because this number 9 integer 3 by 8 is, so when they start working together, the time taken by A and B together, right? Therefore, so we have to find this total time, right? In this, so time taken by A and B, these two times are different. So that gives the answer, right? So let us go step by step. Here, let us consider A's and B's case separately, right? So here it is given that, so A's efficiency is more than B. A is 40% more efficient than B. So for your better understanding, I'm considering A and B's case separately. Let efficiency of B be 100. Efficiency of B be 100. Then efficiency of A. Therefore, efficiency of A. Efficiency of A is equal to 40% more efficient than B. That means 140, right? So otherwise you can write it as 100 plus 40% of 100. This gives 140. If you take 100 as common, it becomes 1 plus 40%. That is 1 plus 40 by 100. So 100 will get cancelled. The remaining is 140, right? So efficiency of A is 140 and efficiency of B is 100, right? Therefore, ratio of their efficiencies, in between I'm writing between A and B. So between these two parts I'm writing the common factors, right? Ratio of efficiency of A and B. Efficiency of A and B is, so 140 is to 100, which is 7 is to 5, right? Therefore, total efficiency of A and B is 12. 7 plus 5 is 12, right? So which is 7 plus 5. And total time taken by A and B together, right? So when they start working together, total time taken by A and B, when they start working together. Or when they work together is equal to 9 integer 3 by 8 days. Here total efficiency is given and total time is given. So can we calculate total work, right? Therefore, total work is equal to, or in general, work is equal to efficiency into time, right? Here total efficiency into total time. Therefore, the total work is equal to efficiency is 12 into total time is 9 integer 3 by 8 days, which is 9 into 7, 9 into 8, 72 plus 3, 75 by 8 days, right? So you can write total time as 75 by 8. So simplify it, 4 into 2, 4 into 3. So which is equal to 225 by 2. Yes, 225 by 2 units is the total work, right? Now, we know total work, and in the next second part of the question, if A worked for the first 5 days, so time taken by A is 5 days. A works only for first 5 days. Therefore, time taken by A to complete some work is 5 days, right? Therefore, work done by A. Now, work done by A in 5 days. Here time is 5 days, right? Work is equal to, again, efficiency of A into time taken by A. What is efficiency of A? So according to this relation, 7:5. So A's efficiency is 7, right? So 7 into time is 5 days. A took 5 days. Therefore, 35 units is work done by A in 5 days. Therefore, remaining work. So remaining work is done by B, right? Remaining work done by B is equal to, so total work by, not by, total work minus work done by A. Total work minus work done by A. Total work is, so 225 by 2 minus 35, right? Therefore it is, so 155 by 2 is the remaining work done by B. Therefore, so remaining work is done by B in some days, right? What is the time? That is, therefore, time taken by B alone, right? So which is equal to, so what is the time? How to calculate time? Using the relation work done by B divided by efficiency of B. Efficiency of B. What is work done by B? So 155 by 2 divided by efficiency of B. So from this relation, ratio of efficiency of A and B is 7:5. Therefore, B's efficiency is 5, which is equal to 155 by 10, which is equal to 15.5 is the time taken by B alone. Here the unit is days, and time taken by A alone is 5 days, which is already given, right? A works for the 5 days, first 5 days. Therefore, time taken by A and B, right? So when they work separately, or you can consider it as total time taken by A and B when they work separately. So A took 5 days and B took 15.5 days. Totally it is 20.5 days. Therefore, the answer is, so here look at the question, find how many days total work will be completed in 20.5 days. So here option B, 20.5 days is the right answer. I'll repeat once again. So here students, efficiency and total time taken by A and B is given. When they start working together, totally they take 9 integer 3 by 8 days, right? But in the second case, A works for only 5 days and remaining work is done by B, right? So what is the remaining work and what is the total work and time taken by B? So all these we have to calculate, right? So by assuming efficiency of B be 100, then efficiency of A becomes 140 and ratio of their efficiency becomes 7:5, right? And total efficiency gives 12. And total time taken by A and B when they work together. So which is already given 9 integer 3 by 8 days. So which is 75 by 8 days. So once we know total efficiency and total time, so we can calculate total work, which is equal to total efficiency into total time. Right? So we get 225 by 2 units as the total work. Right? But A works only for 5 days. Therefore, work done by A is efficiency of A into time, right? Which is 35 units. Therefore, remaining work done by B is equal to total work minus work done by A. So, you will get 155 by 2 units is the remaining work done by B. Therefore, so to complete the remaining work, D will take how many days? 15.5. B takes 15.5 days. Right? Therefore, total time taken by A and B when they work separately. Right? Don't get confused. So, in the given data, total time taken by A and B when they work together is given. Here, we need to calculate total time taken by A and B when they work separately. Right? So, here 5 plus 15.5, which is 20.5 days. Hence, option B is the right answer. Question 37. A train running at speed of 54 km per hour crosses a platform of length same as that of the train in 36 seconds. If train which is 230 meters long crosses the same platform in 25 seconds, then find the speed of the train B. Here students, so there are two trains, train A and train B. Consider two trains, A and B. Right? So in first case, train A running at a speed of 54 km per hour. 54 km per hour is the speed of the first train. Crosses a platform. So consider a platform. Right? Of length same as that of the train in 36 seconds. So A train crosses platform in 36 seconds. So we have to find length of the train as well as length of the platform. It is given that length of the train is equal to length of the platform. So let us assume length of the platform is x or length of the train is x. Both are same, right? So in the second part, if train which is 230 meters long crosses the same platform. So here the second train, length of the second train is 230 meters. When it crosses the same platform in 25 seconds, find the speed of the train B. So here, so while crossing the platform, here the train B, while crossing the platform, it has to cover the distance which is equal to its own length plus length of the platform, that is x. For that, we need value of x, that is length of the platform. Right? If you get length of the train A, then automatically this is equal to length of the platform, right? Because both are same. Therefore, first let us find length of the train A using the given data, right? So what all the data given here? Let us start one by one. Here, so speed of train A. So consider first part, speed of train A. A is 54 km per hour. Right? So let us express the unit in terms of meter per second because the time is in terms of seconds and the length of the second train is also in terms of meters, right? So it is better to express the unit in terms of meter per second, right? So here, length of the first train, 54 km per hour. So which is equal to 54 into 5 by 18 meter per seconds. Right? So conversion of kilometer per hour to meter per second. So 18 into 3 is 54. So it is 15 meter per second. Speed of train A. Right? So this train A crosses the platform in 36 seconds. Right? So let us assume length of the platform length of the train which is equal to x meters. It is given that length of the train is equal to length of the platform, right? So which is equal to length of the platform, right? Therefore, distance covered by train A when it crosses the platform. When it crosses the platform, distance covered by train A is its own length plus length of the platform, which is 2x meters, right? So what is 2x here? So 2x is equal to speed into time. Distance is speed into time. What is speed of train A? 15 meter per second. And time, so it has taken 36 seconds to cross the platform. So 15 into 36 is 2x. Therefore, x is 15 into 36 by 2. 15 into 18 it becomes. Therefore, length of the train x is equal to 270 meters, right? 15 into 18. It is, 270 meters. So we need here, what is asked? Find the speed of the train B. Here, platform length is 270 meters, value of x. So when B crosses the same platform, it takes 25 seconds. Consider the second case. When train B crosses the same platform, so total distance covered by it. Total distance becomes, so length of the platform plus length of the train B, which is 230 meters, right? X plus 230, which is 270 plus 230, which is 500 meters. And it took 25 seconds. So time taken by B is 25 seconds. So to cross the same platform. Therefore, speed of train B, which is asked. So speed of B is equal to distance by time, which is 500 by 25, which is 20 meter per second, right? So express the unit in terms of kilometer per hour, because in the options, the units are kilometer per hour, right? So 20 into 18 by 5, right? Which is 72 kilometer per hour. So option D is the right answer. Question 38. A man invested a sum at a certain rate of interest on simple interest and he got 60% more amount after 8 years. If he invests 9,600 rupees at the same rate of interest on simple interest, then find the total interest he would get after 4 years. Here, students, a man has invested some amount, some money. So let the invested money be P. That is principal money, right? At certain rate of interest. Let R be the rate of interest. And he invested on simple interest and he got 60% more amount. That means he received some amount, right? So this amount is generally by the formula, it is principal plus simple interest, right? Amount is nothing but principal plus simple interest. What exactly that amount? He got 60% more amount after 8 years. So for the money that is principal, rupees P, if you consider P as the principal, So the amount he will get is P plus 60% of principal. Right? P plus 60% of P is the amount A. Right? In this condition, right? After 8 years, here time period is 8 years. Right? Here, in this case, we have to find rate of interest. We don't know what exactly the rate of interest here. And in the second case, after 4 years, so what is the total interest you would get? So for that, we need simple interest formula, PTR by 100. Right? So in the second case, his investment is 9,600 rupees. That is, principal is 9,600 and time period is 4 years. Because in the second case, so for the investment of 9,600 rupees, he would get the simple interest after 4 years. Right? And the rate of interest. What is rate of interest? So in the first case, we have to find rate of interest. Right? So based on these three values, PTR by 100, finally we have to find the simple interest you would get after 4 years, right? So let us go step by step. Here, let P be the principal. P be the principal. Principal money he invested, right? So, therefore, amount he received. Amount is equal to, in this particular scenario, so he got 60% more amount after 8 years. That means compared to the principal amount, principal money, he got 60% more. That is P plus 60% of P. Right? Therefore, which is equal to, so consider P as common, 1 plus 60 by 100. Right? So which is 160 P by 100. 160 P by 100 is the amount. Right? After 8 years, he got the amount. Therefore, time period T is equal to 8 years. Right? So let R be the rate of interest. Let R be the rate of interest. Here, amount is 160 P by 100. So what is the formula for amount? Amount is principal plus simple interest, right? Therefore, principal plus simple interest, P plus simple interest, SI, is equal to 160 P by 100. Right? So what is the formula for simple interest? P plus PTR by 100 is 160 P by 100. So we'll take P as common. So 1 plus TR by 100 is 160 P by 100. Right? So P into 100 plus TR. So here 100 and 100. So will get cancelled. Is 160 P by 100. So 100 and 100 will get cancelled. Therefore, even PP will get cancelled. So 100 plus TR is 160, right? TR is 160 minus 100, which is 60. So what is T here? T is 8 years, right? Therefore, time period is 8 years. Hence, R is 60 by 8, which is 7.5%. Rate of interest is 7.5%, right? So, second part, if he invests 9,600 rupees, so if investment is equal to 9,600 rupees, investment is nothing but principal, at the same rate of interest, and R is equal to same rate, that is 7.5%. 7.5%. on simple interest and find the total interest you would get after 4 years. Time period is 4 years. Therefore, investment is on simple interest. Therefore, interest is nothing but simple interest is PTR by 100. Principal is 9,600. T is 4 years. R is 7.5 by 100. Right? Therefore, 96 into 4 into 7.5, which is 7.5 into 4 is 30. 96 into 30, which is equal to 2,880 rupees. So, simple interest you would receive after 4 years, right, is 2,880 rupees. Option B. Students, question from 39 to 44 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, the following pie chart given below is based on percentage of books sold by 5 different people, A, B, C, D, and E on Monday. Here, look at the pie chart. Here, the plain part. So, this part shows number of books sold by A. So, which is 20% of total number of books. Right? Here it is given that if the total number of books sold on Monday is 750, then answer the following questions based on the given pie chart. So let us make a table in which, so there are 5 people, A, B, C, D, and E. And books sold by A is 20% of total number of books, which is 750. Right? Which is equal to 20 by 100 into 750. So 75 into 2, 150. There are 150 books sold by A. And number of books sold by B is equal to. So B's part is this shaded, right? Now it is 22% of 750, which is equal to 22 by 100 into 750. So which is 2 into 5, 2 into 11, and 5 into 15. So which is 165. 165 books sold by person B, whereas number of books sold by C is, so here C sold 14%. So 14% of 750, which is 14 by 100 into 750, right? So which is 5, 7. So 15 into 7. 105 books sold by person C, whereas number of books sold by D, so gray shaded part, which is 18% of 750. So 18 by 100 into 750. So 2 into 5, 2 into 9, and 5 into 15. So 135 books sold by D, whereas number of books sold by E is 26%. 26% of 750, total number of books. 26 by 100 into 750. So it is 2 into 5, 2 into 13. So 15 into 13. 195. 195 is the number of books sold by E, person E. Here the question is, find the ratio of average number of books sold by B and D together to the number of books sold by A alone. Right? Here average books sold by B and D together. Average books sold by B and D. Only 2 persons, right? Which is equal to 165 and 135, right? So 165 plus 135 divided by 2. So average is, so total number of books divided by number of persons, right? So here total number of books is 165 plus 135 and number of persons is equal to 2. Because only 2 persons are under consideration. Here 200, 300, not 200, it is 300 by 2, which is 150. So average number of books sold by B and D together is 150. And number of books sold by A alone is also 150. So books sold by A alone. Sold by A alone is also 150. Right? Therefore, the required ratio, we have to find the ratio of number of books, right? So according to the question, find the ratio of average number of books. So 150 is to 150, which is 1 is to 1. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 40. Here the question is, find the difference between the average number of books sold by B and E together to the average number of books sold by C and D together. Here students, average books sold by B and E. So B sold 165 and E sold 195 books, right? So average books sold by B and E is equal to, so 165 plus 195 divided by 2, right? It is 360 by 2, which is 180. And average books sold by C and D. Average books sold by C and D. So C sold 105, D sold 135. So 105 plus 135 by 2, which is 240 by 2, right? So it is 120. Therefore, the difference between, so the required difference is equal to 180 minus 120, which is 60. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 41. If on Tuesday the book sold by A is increased by 15% from previous day, then find by how much percent the book sold by A on Tuesday is more than the book sold by D on Monday. Here, so these are the books 150, 165, 105, 135 and 195 are the books sold on Monday according to the given data, right? Here the question is, if on Tuesday, so if on Tuesday, books sold by A is increased by 15%. So books sold by A will be 150 plus 15% of 150. So this is the meaning of increased by 15% from previous day. Then find how much percent the book sold by A on Tuesday is more than the book sold by D on Monday. So this value, book sold on Tuesday, is how much percent more than the value 135, which is books sold on D, the Monday by D, right? Therefore, so here, books sold on Tuesday. Sold on Tuesday is equal to, so 150 plus 15% of 150. So 15 by 100 into 150. So you can take 150 common. So 115 by 100. Right? So which gives 15 by 10 into 115. Right? So you will get 172.5 totally. Right? Books sold on Tuesday is 172.5. So books sold on Monday by D. Books sold by D. So this is books sold by A on Tuesday. This is books sold by D on Monday. Next part is equal to 135. Right? Here the difference 172.5 minus 135. Right? Therefore, difference is 172.5 minus 135, right? Which is 37.5, right? So that means 37.5 more number of books were sold on Tuesday, right? So 37.5 more number. Therefore, the required percentage is so for 135, if number of books sold by D is 135, so 37.5 more number of books sold by A, right? Therefore, for 100, so 5 into 7.5. So 5 into 27, right? So divisible by 3, right? 3 into 2, 3 into 5, 2.5, 9, right? So you will get 2.5 into 100 by 9, which is 250 by 9, right? So you will get 27.78%. Therefore, so the percentage, the books sold by A on Tuesday is 27.78% more than the books sold by D, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 42. Find the ratio of the total angle made by D and E together to the angle made by B and D together on pie chart. On this pie chart, here the percentage of books sold by D, E and B. So from A to E it is given. So percentage of books sold by D with gray shade. So it is 18%. And that of E is 26%. Therefore, total percentage of books sold by D and E is given. So we'll write total percentage of books sold by D and E is, so 18 plus 26, which is 44%, right? So which means out of 100, 44 books were sold by D and E. Therefore, angle made by D and E, angle made by D and E on pie chart is equal to, here the 44% is nothing but out of 144 books were sold by D and E. Therefore, out of 360, what is the angle? So this portion, D and E made this angle. So 44 by 10 into 36, right? So 44 into 36 by 10. Therefore, you can leave as it is. Finally, we are finding the ratio, right? So next part is angle made by B and D together on pie chart. So for that, total percentage of books sold by B and D. So B sold 22%. So total percentage of books sold by B and D is equal to B sold 22% of books, 22% of total number of books, right? And D sold 18%. Therefore, together they sold 40% of books, right? Therefore, angle made by B and D is equal to, out of 100, 40 books were sold by B and D. Therefore, out of 360, right? Therefore, it is So 36 into 4. Right? Therefore, the required ratio is equal to here 44 into 36 by 10. 44 into 36 by 10 is to 36 into 4. Right? So which is equal to 44 into 36 by 10 whole divided by 36 into 4. So which is 44 into 36 by 10 into 36 into 4. Right? So 36 will get cancelled. 4 into 11 is 44. So the required ratio is 11 is to 10. Right? Therefore, the ratio of total angle made by D and E together to the angle made by B and D together on pie chart is 11 is to 10. Option E. Question 43. If a person F sold 20% more books compared to B on Monday, then find the total number of books sold by F. Here, consider a person F. So, sold 20% more books. That means 165 plus 20% of 165. Right? Which means 20% more books compared to B on Monday. Therefore, so what is the number of total books sold by F? So books sold by F. F is equal to, so 165 plus 20 by 100 into 165, which is equal to 165 will take common 120 by 100. Therefore, books sold by F is 165 into 12 by 10. Right? So which is equal to, so 5 into 33. So 33 into 6, which is 198. Therefore, 198 books were sold by F. Option A is the right answer. Question 44. If the books sold on Tuesday is 66.67% more than the books sold on Monday, then find the difference between the number of books sold or sold by C to the number of books sold by E using the same pie chart. Here, students, total number of books sold on Monday is given, which is 750. Right? So using this, you have to find number of books sold on Tuesday. So what is the number of books sold on Tuesday? So it is 66.67% more than books sold on Monday. That means 166.67% of 750. Right? So you'll get some number. Let the number be X. So this X is number of books sold on Tuesday. Right? Based on the value of X, we have to find number of books sold by C. Here, according to the pie chart, C sells 14%, right? 14% of total number of books. That is 14% of X number of books, right? And the number of books sold by E. E sells 26% of X number of books, right? So once we know the values of these two, 14% of X and 26% of X, we can find the difference between number of books sold by C to the number of books sold by E, right? So let us go step by step. Here, first, number of books sold on Tuesday. Number of books sold on Tuesday is 166.67% of 750, right? So 166.67 by 100 into 750. You will get 1250 is the number of books sold on Tuesday. Right? Out of 1250, 1250 books, some books were sold by C and some were sold by E. Right? So what is that sum value? 14% books are sold by C. Therefore, number of books sold by C is equal to 14% of 1250, which is 14%, 14 by 100 into 1250. Right? We'll leave this value as it is. Later you can simplify. And the number of books sold by E. Books sold by E is equal to 26% of total number of books sold on Tuesday, which is 26 by 100 into 1250. Right? So here the question is, find the difference between these two numbers. Right? Therefore, required difference is here 26% is more than the 14%, right? So 26 by 100 into 1250 minus 14 by 100 into 1250. Here, so 1250 by 100 is the common term. So only thing is we have to subtract these two numbers, right? Therefore, so 125 by 10 into 12, right? So 2 into 5, 2 into 6 and 5 into 25. So 25 into 6 is 150. Therefore, the required difference between number of books sold by C to the number of books sold by E is 150. Hence, option B. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 45. 4 years ago, the ratio of age of A and B was 3:4. Average of the present age of A, B and C is 26 years. C is 11 years younger than B. What is the present age of B? So here it is given that 4 years ago, let us consider 4 years ago, the age of A and B. So based on the ratio, let us consider their age be 3x and 4x years respectively, right? So 4 years ago, age of A be 3x years and age of B be 4x years, right? Because of the ratio 3:4. Therefore, present age of A will be 3x plus 4, right? Years. So here, let us find the present age of A, B and C in terms of x, right? Because it is given that average present age of A, B and C is 26 years. So if you use the formula A plus B plus C by 3, because average is A plus B plus C by 3 is equal to 26 years, substitute the values of A, B and C, where C is 11 years younger than B. If present age of B is, so what is 4 years ago B's age? 4x. So present age of B will be 4x plus 4. Right? Then present age of C will be, C is 11 years younger than B. So therefore, present age of C will be 4x plus 4 minus 11. Right? So now we have to find the average age of A, B and C, which is equal to 26 years. Find the value of x in this case. Then we have to find the present age of B, which is 4x plus 4, substituting the value of x. Right? So here present age of A, B and C. So which is 4x. C's present age will be 4x minus 7 years. Right? So it is given that average present age. Average present age of A, B, and C is equal to 26 years. Right? So what is average? A plus B plus C whole divided by 3 is equal to 26 years. So what is the present age of A? 3x plus 4. Present age of B is 4x plus 4. And C is 4x minus 7 whole divided by 3 is 26. Right? So 3x plus 4x, 7x plus 4x, 11x. 4 plus 4, 8 minus 7 is 1. Divided by 3 is 26. So 11x plus 1 is 26 into 3, which is 78. So 11x is 78 minus 1, 77. Therefore, x is 7. Here, we have to find the value of 4x plus 4. That is B's present age, right? Therefore, B's present age is 4x plus 4. Present age of B is equal to 4x plus 4, which is 4 into 7 plus 4, which is 28 plus 4 is 32. Therefore, B's present age is 32 years. Option D. Question 46. A man deposits 10% of his salary in PF. He saves 30% of remaining. The ratio of his expenses on medicine and groceries is 3:4 of remaining salary after savings. If his expenses on medicine was 2,700 rupees, find the monthly salary. Here, students, so let X be his salary, monthly salary. In that, he deposits 10% of his salary in PF, right? So let his monthly salary be X rupees, right? So his deposit in PF, is equal to PF. PF is equal to 10% of his salary. That is 10% of X, right? So which is equal to 10 by 100 into X, right? So what is the remaining salary then? So remaining salary will be is equal to his total salary. So his total salary, nothing but monthly salary minus PF, right? So total salary is X minus PF is 10x by 100. So you will get 90x by 100. 90x by 100 as the remaining salary. In this remaining salary, he saves 30%, right? Therefore, his savings is equal to 30% of remaining salary. That is 90x by 100, right? So 30% means 30 by 100 into 90x by 100. You will get, so here 2 zeros will get cancelled. So 27x by 100 will be his savings, right? So in that savings, savings is 27x by 100. So what is his expenses? In the remaining salary, 27x by 100 will be his savings, right? So what is his expenses? His expenses are on medicine and groceries. So before going to the medicine and groceries, so his total expenses is equal to remaining salary minus his savings, right? Remaining salary minus savings, right? Remaining salary is 90x by 100 minus savings is 70x by 100. So which is equal to 63x by 100. So this gives total expenses. So total expenses means expenses on medicine and groceries, right? So we will write groceries plus medicine, right? So what is his expenses on groceries and medicine then? Here it is given that his expenses on medicine was 2,700 and ratio of expenses on medicine to grocery is given 3:4. Now let us find his expenses on groceries, right? So medicine to groceries expenses, the ratio is given. So medicine to grocery is 3:4, which is given, right? So we can write medicine expenses divided by grocery expenses is equal to 3/4. So we have to find grocery expenses, right? So grocery expenses is equal to, so medicine expenses into 4 divided by 3, right? So what is his expenses on medicine? 2,700. So which is given in the question, right? So 2,700 into 4 by 3. So you will get 3 into 900 is 2,700. So 3,600 rupees is his expenses on groceries, right? Therefore, so here from this relation, his total expenses 63x by 100 is groceries plus medicine, right? Therefore, so what is groceries expenses? 3,600 plus medicine expenses is 2,700 is equal to 63x by 100, right? So you can write total expenses. Therefore, it is 6,300 is equal to 63x by 100. Therefore, x is equal to 6,300 into 100 by 63. You will get 100 into 100, which is 10,000 rupees. So what is x then? So according to the first part here, his monthly salary be x rupees. Therefore, his monthly salary is equal to 10,000 rupees. Look at the options. Option A is the right answer. Question 47. In a mixture of milk and water, the proportion of milk is 60% by weight. If from 80 gram of mixture, 20 gram mixture taken out and 6 gram of water added to the mixture, then find the ratio of milk and water in the new mixture. Here, students, total mixture quantity is given, which is 80 gram. In that, 60% of the mixture is milk. Therefore, let us find the quantity of milk and water in the mixture, right? So, quantity of mixture given here is 80 gram, right? In that 60% is water. Therefore, quantity of 60% is milk, not water. Quantity of milk is equal to 60% of 80 gram, which is 60 by 100 into 80, which is 48 grams, right? So 48 gram is quantity of milk. Therefore, quantity of water in the mixture. Quantity of water is 80 gram is the total mixture minus quantity of milk, which is 32 grams, right? So in the next part of the question, if from 80 gram of mixture, 20 gram mixture is taken out, therefore, new mixture will be the mixture, so in which the 20 gram is taken out. So which is 80 minus 20 is equal to 60 gram is the new mixture. In that, so what is the quantity of milk? Quantity of milk in the new mixture will be, so look at the original mixture. In that quantity of milk was 48 gram. That means when the total mixture was 80 gram, quantity of milk was 48 gram. Therefore, if the new mixture in the 60 gram of new mixture, so what is the quantity of milk? This is how we have to calculate the quantity of milk in this particular question. 0, 0 will get cancelled. So 8 into 6 is 48. So 36 gram is the quantity of milk in the new mixture. Therefore, quantity of water in the new mixture. So you can directly subtract 36 from 60. So total quantity of new mixture minus quantity of milk. Right? 36 is the quantity of milk. So we'll get 24 gram as quantity of water. Otherwise, you can use the same logic as in case of milk. That means, so I just write in one side. So out of 80, when the quantity of total mixture was 80, quantity of water was 32, if the quantity of mixture is 60. So you will get 6 into 4, 24 grams as the quantity of water, right? Therefore, look at the question. So to this new mixture, 6 gram of water is added. Therefore, total quantity of water if 6 gram of water is added, to the new mixture, is equal to, so 24 gram plus 6 gram, you will get 30 gram. Therefore, in the new mixture, total quantity of water is 30 gram. Now the question is, find the ratio of milk and water in the new mixture. Therefore, so milk and water ratio, milk is to water ratio is, so quantity of milk is 36 gram and quantity of water is 30 gram when 6 gram of water is added. So it is 6 is to 5. Therefore, the answer is 6 is to 5 is the ratio of milk and water in the new mixture. Question 48. In the following question, two equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give answer. Here the first equation is x square minus 26x plus 168 is equal to 0. A quadratic equation in the form of x square plus a plus b into x plus ab is equal to 0. Right? So how to solve this equation? So by splitting the middle term, here the middle term is minus 26x. So how to split the middle term? So here by taking the values of AB and A plus B. Here AB is 168, A plus B is minus 26. Therefore A and B. So what will be the values of A and B? Minus 12 and minus 14. So that minus 12 into minus 14 becomes 168 and minus 12 plus minus 14 becomes minus 26. Therefore, the middle term minus 26x can be written as x square, minus 26 can be written as minus 12x minus 14x. And the remaining term is plus 168 is equal to 0. Right? So take first two terms where x is common. X into x minus 12 minus 14 is common in the last two terms into x minus 12. Right? Therefore, x minus 12 is equal to 0 or x minus 14 is equal to 0. Therefore, we have two values for x, 12 or x is equal to 14. Now solve equation number 2. Second equation, y square minus 32y plus 252 is equal to 0. Again, this equation is in the form of, instead of x square, so it is y square plus a plus b into y plus ab is equal to 0. Here ab is 252 and a plus b is minus 32. Therefore, a is equal to minus 18, b is equal to minus 14. So that minus 18 into minus 14 will be plus 252 and minus 18 plus minus 14 becomes minus 32. Split the middle term. Y square minus 18y minus 14y plus 252 is equal to 0. Take first two terms where y is common. Y into y minus 18. Last two terms where 14 is common into y minus 18 is equal to 0. Right? Y minus 18 is 0 or y minus 14 is equal to 0. So we have two values for y. Y is 14, 18 or y is 14. Right? So here relate how x and y values are related. Right? So we'll write x values, y values and their relation. So the value of x, if it is 12 and value of y is 18, so x is less than y. If again value of x is 12, y is 14, then also x is less than y. When x is 14, right? X is 14, y is 18, here x is less than y. If x is 14, y is also 14. So x is equal to y. Therefore, we can conclude that by taking these four, that means relations, x is less than or equal to y. Right? So in three cases, x is less than y. In one case, x is equal to y. Therefore, x is less than or equal to y. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 49. In the following question, two equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give answer. The first one, 3x square minus 11x plus 10 is equal to 0. So this equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Again, a quadratic equation. We have to solve this equation. That means find the value of x by splitting the middle term. How to split the middle term? Here, the coefficient of the middle term should be in such a way that product of the coefficients of the middle term. So, product of coefficients of the middle term should be the product of the coefficient of x square and the last term, that is a into c. Here, product of the coefficient of the middle term should be equal to a into c and sum of the coefficients. Sum of the coefficients should be equal to b. Here in the given equation, so a into c is 30, b is minus 11. Accordingly, split the middle term. So 3x square minus 11x is written as minus 6x minus 5x. So that product of the coefficients of middle term, coefficients are minus 6 and minus 5. Their product is plus 30. Right? And sum of the coefficients, minus 6 plus minus 5 is minus 11. Right? Plus 10 is equal to 0. Here in the first two terms, 3x is common. So the remaining term is x minus 2. In the last two terms, minus 5 is common. The remaining term is x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 2 is equal to 0 or 3x minus 5 is 0. So we have two values for x. X is plus 2 or x is 5 by 3. Now solve equation number 2. 4y square plus 24y plus 35 is equal to 0. Again, this quadratic equation is in the form of, instead of ax square, so this is in the form of ay square plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here, product of coefficients a into b is 35 into 4, which is 140, and a into c, not ab, a into c is 140 and b is 24, right? Therefore, split the middle term, 4y square plus 24y can be written as 14y plus 10y, right? So that 14 into 10 becomes 140, right? Therefore, plus 35 is 0. So take first two terms. So in which 2y is common. So the remaining term is 2y plus 7, right? Plus here 5y is common. 5 is common in the last two terms. So the remaining term is 2y plus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2y plus 5 is 0 or 2y plus 7 is 0. Therefore, we have two values for y. Y is minus 5 by 2 or y is minus 7 by 2. Right? Now, relate x and y values. So, x, y and their relation. Right? If the value of x is 2, y is minus 5 by 2. Since the value of y is a negative integer, so x is greater than y. Again, if x is 2, y is minus 7 by 2, x is greater than y. If x is plus 5 by 3, 5 by 3, which is greater than 1, right? So, y is minus 5 by 2, again x is greater than y. So, in the last case also, if y is minus 7 by 2, x is greater than y. In all the cases, the value of y is less than 0. That is a negative integer. So x is strictly greater than y. Hence, option A is the right answer. Question 50. In the following question, two equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give answer. The first one is x square minus 20x plus 91 is equal to 0. Again, this quadratic equation is in the form of ax square, not ax square. It is x square plus a plus b into x plus ab is equal to 0. Right? Here, ab is 91, a plus b is minus 20. Therefore, a is equal to minus 13, b is equal to minus 7. Right? So that AB becomes 91, A plus B becomes minus 20. Now split the middle term. X square minus 13x minus 7x plus 91 is equal to 0. Take first two terms where x is common. X into x minus 13 minus 7 is common in the last two terms into x minus 13 is equal to 0. Therefore, we have two values for x. Right? So, x minus 7 is 0. Therefore, x is equal to 13 or x is equal to 7. Right? Next equation. Y square minus 34y plus 273 is equal to 0. Again, the equation is in the form of, instead of x square, it is y square plus a plus b into y plus ab is 0. Here, ab is 273. And a plus b is minus 34. Therefore, a is equal to, so minus 21 and b is minus 13. right? So that 21 minus 21 into minus 13 becomes 273. Therefore, split the middle term. Y square minus 21y minus 13y plus 273 is 0. Y square, here in first two terms, y is common, right? So y into y minus 21 minus 13 into, in the last two terms, 13 is common, minus 13 into y minus 21 is 0. Therefore, we have two values for y. Y is 21 or y is 13. Now relate x and y, right? So if value of x is 13, y is 21, then the relation between x and y is x is less than y, right? If again x is 13, y is also 13, x is equal to y. If x is 7, y is 21, x is less than y, and x is 7, y is 13, in this case also x is less than y, right? So conclude by taking all four cases. In three cases, x is less than y. In one case, x is equal to y. Therefore, x is less than or equal to y. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 51. In the following question, two equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give your answer. So here the first one is 2x square minus 14x plus 24 is equal to 0. This quadratic equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is 2, b is minus 14, c is 24. How to solve such type of equation? Again by splitting the middle term. So how to split the middle term? So split the middle term in such a way that product of the coefficients of the middle term. So product of coefficients of the middle term is equal to a into c. That means product of coefficients of x square and the last number, which is c. So here in this case, a into c is 2 into 24, which is 48. Right? And sum of the coefficients. Sum of the coefficients should be b, which is minus 14. Therefore, the numbers are 2x square minus 14x can be written as minus 8x minus 6x. So that product of the coefficients are minus 8 and minus 6. Their product is 48, a positive integer. And the sum of the coefficients, minus 8 minus 6 will be minus 14, right? So therefore, take first two terms where 2x is common. So x minus 4 is the remaining term. Last two terms in which minus 6 is common, right? So 6 into x minus 4. Therefore, we have two values for x. X is 4 or x is equal to 6 by 2, which is 3. Next equation, y square plus 30y plus 224 is equal to 0. Right? So this is in the form of ax, not ax square. It is directly x square plus a plus b into a plus b into x plus ab. Right? So instead of x, we write y square plus a plus b into y plus ab is equal to 0. Here ab is 224 and a plus b is plus 30. Right? Therefore, a is equal to 14, b is equal to 16. Or you can interchange these values, a as 16, b as 14, like that. Right? Therefore, middle term can be written as 14y plus 16y plus 224 is 0. Take first two terms where y is common into y plus 14. In the last two terms, 16 is common. So the remaining term is y plus 14. Therefore, y plus 14 is equal to 0 or y plus 16 is equal to 0. So we have got two values for y, minus 14 or minus 16. Now relate x and y, right? So x, if x is 4, y is minus 14. So relation x is strictly greater than y. If x is again 4, y is minus 16, x is strictly greater than y, right? So no need to write all these. So since values of y are negative integers and x values are positive integers, we can strictly conclude that x is greater than y in this particular case, right? Therefore, you can write x is greater than y, option A. Otherwise, you have to write like this and relate. Here x is greater than y. If x is 3 and y is minus 16, x is greater than y. In all the cases, x is greater than y, right? Otherwise, here itself you can conclude. So by looking at the values and their signs, here x values are positive integers, y values are negative integers. So x is strictly greater than y, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 52. In the following question, two equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give answer. Here the first one is x minus 13 whole square is equal to 0. So this implies x minus 13 is equal to 0. So this x minus 13 into x minus 13 is equal to 0, right? Therefore, x minus 13 is equal to 0. So the value of x is 13. And the second equation is y square is equal to 169. Therefore, y is equal to plus or minus 13, right? Because plus 13 square is also 169, minus 13 square is also 169, right? We have one value for x and two values for y. So relate x and y. Then if value of x is 13, y is also 13, x is equal to y. If x is 13, y is minus 13, x is less than y, right? Therefore, x is greater than y, sorry. X is greater than y. Therefore, x is greater than or equal to y. Therefore, we can conclude x is greater than or equal to y, option B. Question 53. A sphere is melted and molded into solid cylinder. If radius of both solids are equal, then find the ratio of total surface area of sphere to total surface area of cylinder. Right? So let us consider a sphere, three-dimensional sphere, and a solid cylinder. Right? So when a sphere is melted and molded into a solid cylinder, that means volume of the sphere is equal to volume of the cylinder, because the same sphere is molded into a solid cylinder, right? Therefore, their volumes are equal. And it is given that radius of both solids are equal. Why do we need radius? So because to find the ratio of total surface area, so whether it is a volume or surface area, it depends on radius, and in case of a cylinder, it depends on height also, right? Therefore, here radius plays an important role. Since radius of both the solids are equal, so we can write, so radius of sphere is equal to radius of cylinder. So let it be R. And it is given that the sphere is melted and molded into a solid cylinder. Therefore, we can write volume of the sphere is equal to volume of the cylinder, right? So volume of the sphere is equal to, so volume of the cylinder. The reason is the sphere is melted and molded into a cylinder. So what is volume of the sphere? By the formula it is 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to volume of the cylinder. What is the formula for volume of the cylinder? It is pi r square h. Since cylinder has certain height, its volume depends on its height also. Therefore, so pi r square h. So 4 by 3 pi r cube. We can cancel pi and r square. So 4 by 3 r is equal to h. Right? Therefore, h is 4 by 3 r. Consider this as first equation. Right? Here, find the ratio of total surface area of sphere to total surface of cylinder. So, total surface area of sphere. Area of sphere is to total surface area of cylinder is equal to. What is the formula for total surface area of sphere? It is 4 pi r square. Right? Is to total surface of cylinder. So it is 2 pi r into r plus h. Right? So total surface area also depends on height of the cylinder. Right? Now 4 pi r square is to, so 2 pi r into r plus, substitute the value of h. From equation 1, h is 4 by 3 r. Right? Therefore, 4 pi r square is to 2 pi r into, so 3 is common, you can take out 3 here out of the bracket. So it becomes 7r. Therefore, 4 pi r square is to, so 14 pi r square by 3. Right? So what is asked in the question? So a ratio of total surface area of sphere to cylinder. So it is 14 by 3 pi r square. Right? So we can write 4 pi r square divided by 14 by 3 pi r square. So we can cancel pi r square and pi r square. So 4 into 3. This 3 goes to the numerator. 12 by 14, or it is equal to 6 by 7. Therefore, the ratio is 6 is to 7. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 54. 3 partners P, Q and R invested their amounts in ratio 2 is to 5 is to 7. At the end of 6 months, P added some more amount such that his investment becomes equal to half of the sum of initial investment of Q and R. If at the end of the year, Q's share in profit is 425 rupees, then find the total profit. Initially, P, Q and R invested their amounts in the ratio 2 is to 5 is to 7. Therefore, so let us assume their investment be 2x, 5x and 7x respectively. So let the initial investments of P, Q and R be 2x, 5x and 7x respectively. Right? So we'll make 3 parts. One is of P's, another is of Q's and R's. Right? So investment of P is 2x rupees only for the 6 months. Right? For 6 months. And after 6 months, at the end of 6 months, P added some more amount. His next investment is, it becomes equal to half of the sum of the initial investment of Q and R. So here Q's investment is, initial investment of Q is 5x, that of R is 7x rupees, right? Investment of R is 7x rupees. And after 6 months, P's investment will be equal to half of the sum of initial investment. That is half of sum of the initial investment of Q and R. 5x plus 7x by 2 becomes investment of P after 6 months, right? So P has invested twice. In first 6 months, 2x rupees, and after 6 months, half into 5x plus 7x, which is 6x rupees, right? Whereas Q and R, they have invested 5x and 7x rupees for the period of 1 year, that is 12 months, right? So it is given that at the end of the year, Q's share in profit is 425 rupees. Therefore, profit of Q at the end of the year, it is 425 rupees. Now we have to find their total profit. Here, profit is directly proportional to, we know that profit is directly proportional to investment into time. Investment into time. Therefore, their profit ratio. So we'll find the profit ratio later. We can find the total profit, right? So profit ratio of P, Q and R becomes, so profit of P is to profit of Q is to profit of R, right? So profit of P is to profit of Q is to profit of R, right? Since profit is directly proportional to investment into time, so we'll take investment of P into time is to investment of Q into time is to investment of R into time, right? So here P has invested 2x rupees, right? So investment of P into time, right? So is to investment of Q into time is to investment of R into time, right? Here P has invested twice, right? In first 6 months, he has invested 2x rupees. After 6 months, 6x rupees, right? So we'll take twice the investment part. So 2x rupees for the time period of 6 months plus 6x rupees for the time period of last 6 months is to Q has invested 5x rupees for the time period of 12 months is to R has invested 7x rupees for the time period of again 12 months. Therefore, their profit ratio becomes, so ratio of product of their investment and time, right? Therefore, 2x into 6 is 12x plus 36x, which is 48x is to 12 into 5, 60x is to 12 into 7, 84x, which is equal to, again, all three numbers are divisible by 12. So which is 4. So x will get, we can avoid, right? Since we are finding the ratio. So 4 is to 5 is to 7. So 4 is to 5 is to 7 is their profit ratio. Ratio of their profit. Now we have to find the total profit, right? So consider the case of Q, right? So here, what is the total profit if the ratio is 4 is to 5 is to 7? So total profit becomes, depending upon the ratio, it is 4 plus 5 plus 7, which is 16, right? If 16 is the total profit, 5 is the share of Q, profit share of Q. In other words, I just reverse the statement. If 5 is Q's profit ratio or profit share, 16 is the total profit. Therefore, if 425 is Q's profit, then what will be the total profit? Right? Therefore, total profit of P, Q and R is equal to, depending upon the profit ratio, right? If 5 is Q's profit, 16 will be the total profit, right? Therefore, if 425 is Q's profit, 425 is the Q's profit, right? 5 into 8, 85 into 16. So you will get 16 into 5. So you will get 1,360 rupees, right? 1,360 rupees as the total profit of PQ and R. Otherwise, you can use the other method using the ratio 4:5:7, right? So find individual profit, that is P's profit, Q's profit and R's profit separately. Q's profit is already given. So you have to find P's profit, right? So by taking 5, if 5 units is 425, I just write here. So if 5 units is 425, so what will be 1 unit? 425 divided by 5. So you will get 85. Therefore, 4 unit becomes piece profit. So 85 into 4, 340. Right? 340 is 4 unit. That is piece profit. Similarly, R's profit. R's profit is 7 units. 7 units becomes R's profit. So that is 7 into 85. So 595. Add 3 values, 425, 340 and 595. Right? You will get 1,360 rupees. So both the ways you can calculate total profit. Easiest method is this one. So if a 5 is Q's profit, 16 will be the total profit. If 425 is Q's profit, what is the total profit? Right? Therefore, 1,360 rupees is the answer. 1360. Option E is the right answer. Question 55. The shopkeepers mark up the price of LEDs 60% above its cost price and give 3 successive discounts of 12.5%, D% and 25%. If shopkeeper made a loss of 16% on LED, then find the second discount allowed by the shopkeeper. Here, if the cost price of LED is 100x rupees, if we consider 100x as cost price, then market price will be 60% above the cost price, 160x rupees, right? And while selling the LED, shopkeepers gave 3 successive discounts here. So we have to find the second discount, right? And also they made a loss of 16% on selling the LED. Therefore, here, how to find the second discount? For that, we need selling price. Selling price, right? So selling price of LED, so depends on 3 successive discounts, right? And how loss and selling price are related. So loss is always cost price minus selling price. Therefore, loss depends on selling price, right? So loss is given 16%, loss of 16%. That means, so if for 100 is the cost price, 16 rupees will be the loss. Therefore, for cost price of 100x rupees, right? Therefore, loss is expressed in terms of cost price and selling price is in terms of discount, right? Therefore, finally, we are finding the second discount, right? So let us go step by step. Let cost price of LED. Cost price of LED be 100x rupees. Therefore, market price. So what will be the market price? So 160x rupees, 60% above the cost price, right? And shopkeepers gave 3 successive discounts. Therefore, selling price. After giving 3 successive discounts, what will be the selling price? So from the formula, it is market price, MP into 100 minus discount divided by 100. Since there are 3 successive discounts, we'll consider 100 minus D1 by 100 into 100 minus D2 by 100 into 100 minus D3 by 100. Right? Here market price is 160x into 100 minus D1 is 100 minus 12.5 by 100 into 100 minus second discount is D by 100 into third discount is 25% by 100. Right? So simplify it. So the selling price is equal to 160x into 100 minus 12.5 is 87.5 by 100 into 100 minus D by 100 into 75 by 100. Right? So 75, 25 into 3, 25 into 4. So here 87.5. So divisible by 5, 5 into 1, 5 into 7, 5 into 5 and 5 into 20. Right? So now, so we'll 160 by 20 x. Even we can take 4 outside. So the remaining terms are 17.5 into 3 by 100 into 100 minus D. Right? Therefore, 20 into 4, 80. So 2x by 100 into 17.5 into 3. So 52.5, right? Into 100 minus D. Here, 52.5 into 2 is 105. 105 by 100x into 100 minus D is the selling price of LED. Right? So this selling price, so they made a loss of 16% on selling the LED. Right? Therefore, but selling price or the loss depends on selling price, right? So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Right? So what is the loss here? 16% loss. Therefore, loss is, so 16 out of 100. Therefore, for cost price, 100x is equal to cost price is 100x minus selling price. Substitute the values. So 105x by 100 into 100 minus D. Right? So now we have to simplify. So 16x, we can cancel 100, is equal to 100x minus. So 105x plus 105x into D by 100. Right? So now 16x is equal to minus 5x minus, right? So it is minus of minus, already became plus here. So we'll consider here minus itself. So plus 105x by 100 into D. Therefore, so 16 minus 5, 16 plus 5, 21x. 21x is equal to, yes, 105x by 100 into D. Therefore, so D is equal to, so 21x into 100 by 105x. Yes. Now, it is 2100 by 105. So, discount is 20%. Therefore, the required discount, the second discount is 20%. Option A is the right answer. Questions from 56 to 61 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, read the following tabulation carefully and answer the questions given below. The following table shows total number of students and the percentage of girls in different years in different schools. Total number of students consists of number of boys and number of girls. Here in the given table, students, there are 3 schools, school A, B and C, and the total number of students is given in each school, and percentage of girls is given, and total students in 2005 is given, and number of, not number, it is percentage of girls, 50%, 75% and 30%, right? Based on this, the question number 56, if the number of girls of school A in the year 99 increased by 10% and number of boys of school B in year 2005 decreased by 20%, then find the ratio between present number of girls of school A in the year 99 to present number of boys of school B in year 2005. Here students, consider number of girls of school A in the year 1999. Here percentage of girls is given. So let us find number of girls in school A in 99 and number of boys in school B in 2005. In 2005, number of boys in school B, only percentage of girls is given. So let us find number of girls and later you can find number of boys in school B, right, separately. Then we have to find the ratio, right? So let us find number of girls in school A, right? In 1999, number of girls in school A is equal to, that is 40% of girls out of 100. So number of girls is 40. Therefore, out of total number of students, out of 300. So which is, so 40 into 3, 120, right? There are 120 girls in school A in 1999. Whereas in 2005, number of boys in school B. Number of boys in school B, right? Here number percentage of girls is 75%. Therefore, percentage of boys will be 25%. That is out of 100, 25 is the number of boys in school B. Therefore, out of total number of, that is 600, right? So 25 into 6 is 150. Therefore, there are 150 boys in school B, right? Here it is given that if number of girls in school A is increased by 10%, so instead of 120, if the number is increased by 10%, right? Therefore, here, if the number of girls increased by 10%, so it becomes, number becomes, so 10% of 120 is 12 and it is, the number is increased by 10%, it becomes 120 plus 10% of 120, right? It becomes 120 plus 12, which is 132, right? And number of boys decreased by 20%. If number of boys decreased by 20%, the number becomes So number of boys minus 20% of number of boys. It becomes 150 minus 20 by 100 into 150. Right? Which is 150 minus 30, which is 120. Right? Therefore, we have to find the ratio of number of girls to number of boys. Right? Therefore, the required ratio is equal to 132 is to 120. It is easily divisible by 12, right? 12 into 11 and 12 into 10. Therefore, the required ratio is 11 is to 10. Hence, option A is the right answer. Question 57. Find the total number of boys in all the three schools together in year 1999 and 2005. In 1999, here percentage of girls in school A is 40%. Therefore, percentage of boys will take here only. Percentage of boys is 60%. Right? Whereas in school B, percentage of boys is 70%. In school C, percentage of boys is 40%. Therefore, we'll find number of boys in 1999, right? So here in 1999, so number of boys in school A, B and C together is equal to, in school A, so out of 100, 60 is the number of boys, therefore out of 300, right? Plus in school B, out of 100, 70 is the number of boys, therefore out of 200. Plus in school C, out of 100, 40 is the number of boys, therefore out of 400. I'll write down. Plus out of 100, 40 is the number of boys in school C, therefore out of 400. So total number of boys in 1999 is, so 60 into 3, 180, plus 70 into 2, 140, plus 40 into 4, 160. 480 is the number of boys in 1999. Similarly, number of boys in 2005. So depending upon the percentage of girls, percentage of boys is 50%. In school B, percentage of boys is 25%. In school C, percentage of boys is 70%. Right? Therefore, in 2005, total number of boys is equal to, so in school A, out of 100, 50, therefore for 500. Plus in school B, out of 100, 25 is the number of boys, therefore out of 600. Plus in school C, out of 100, 70 is the number of boys, therefore out of 800. Right? Therefore, so 50 into 5, 250, plus 25 into 6, 150, plus 560. Therefore, so 400, so 960 is total number of boys in 2005. Therefore, so total boys in 2005 and 1999 together, it is equal to 480 plus 960. So 1440. Right? So there are 1440 boys in all three schools together in 1999 and 2005. Hence, option D is the right answer. Question 58. The number of girls of school A in 1999 is approximately what percentage more or less than the number of boys of school B in 2005? So, number of girls of school A in 1999 is 40% of 300, whereas number of boys in school B in 2005 is 75% of 600. So we have to find number of girls, whether it is more or less, what percent more or less than number of boys, right? Let us find number of girls in school A. School A in 1999 is equal to, so out of 100, 40 is the number of girls, therefore out of 300. Therefore, there are 120 girls in school A. And in the second part, number of boys in school B in 2005, which is equal to 75% is the percentage of girls, therefore 25% is number of boys, right? Therefore, out of 600, therefore there are 150 boys in school B, right? Therefore, here number of boys is more than number of girls, right? Therefore, so percentage, so difference is 30. So 150 minus 120, which is 30. Right? So compared to number of boys in school B, the difference is 30, which is number of girls, which is less than number of boys is 30. Right? Therefore, required percentage is out of 150 boys, or if the number of boys is 150, so number of girls is 30 less in number. Girls are 30 less in number compared to number of boys. Therefore, for 100, so which is 13 into 2, therefore, number of girls is 20% less than number of boys. Right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 59. Based on the same information, here the question is, find the average of all girls of 3 schools in 1999. So only in the year 1999, average of all girls. So find the number of girls in school A, B and C separately. Right? So in school A, out of 100, 40 is the number of girls. Therefore, out of 300, so 4 into, that means 40 into 3, you will get 120. So there are 120 girls in school A and in school B. So 30 into 2. So 60 girls in school B. Whereas in school C, there are 60 into 4. 240 girls in school C. Therefore, the average of all girls is total number of girls, divided by number of schools, right? So in all 3 schools. So total girls is equal to 120 plus 60 plus 240 divided by, there are 3 schools, A, B and C, right? So only in the year 1999 we are calculating. So 120 plus 60, 180, 180 plus 240, it is 420, right? By 3, so it is 140. So 140 is the average number of girls in all 3 schools, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 60. What is the difference between total students of school A and B in 1999 to total number of students of school C in 1999 and 2005? Here, difference between total number of students in school A and B in 1999. So, total number of students in A is 300, in B is 200. Therefore, total students in school A and B. A and B. So in the year 1999, only in this year, so there are 300 plus 200 students in school A and B, right? Whereas in school C, total students in school C, only in school C, but in different years. Total students in school C in the year 1999 and 2005, together in these two years. So in 1999, there are 400 students in school C. In 2005, there are 800 students. So together, there are 1200 students in school C. So we have to find the difference between. Therefore, the difference is 1200 minus 500, which is 700, right? Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 61. Find the ratio between the number of boys of school B in 2005 to the number of girls of school A in 1999. Here, number of boys of school B in 2005. So, which is, so 25% of, so number of boys in school B is 25% of 600, right? Whereas number of girls in school A in 1999 is 40% of 300. So we have to find the ratio between these two numbers, right? So let us find number of boys in school B. In school B in the year 2005 is equal to, so out of 125 is the number of boys. Therefore, out of 600, there are 150 boys in school B in the year 2005. And number of girls in school A, already we have calculated in the previous questions, that is out of 100, 40 is the number of girls, therefore out of 300. Therefore, there are 120 girls in school A. Therefore, the required ratio, we have to find the ratio between the number of boys to girls, right? Not girls to boys. Required ratio is, so number of boys 150 is to 120. Therefore, 30 into 5, 30 into 4. So 5 is to 4 is the required ratio. Option A is the right answer. Question 62. Speed of a boat in still water is 12 km per hour and the speed of the stream is x km per hour. If in traveling 270 km upstream, boat takes 66 integer 2 by 3% more time than traveling 270 km downstream. Find the value of x. Here students, consider a boat traveling downstream, right? Here speed of the boat is 12 km per hour. And speed of the stream is x km per hour. Therefore, downstream speed of the boat is 12 km plus x km per hour, right? And boat travels 270 km distance, right? So distance traveled by boat both in downstream and upstream is 270 km per hour. So here we know the value of speed and distance. So let T1 be the time taken by the boat to travel downstream, right? So downstream means in the direction of the stream. And in the second case, boat is traveling upstream in the opposite direction of the stream, right? And distance traveled by the boat is same, 270 km, right? And speed of the boat upstream is, so upstream speed of the boat, it is 12 minus x, speed of the boat in still water minus speed of the stream, right? Therefore, T2, time taken by the boat to travel upstream is again by distance by speed. Let T2 be the time taken by the boat to travel upstream, right? It is given that this upstream time is 66 integer 2 by 3% more than, so time traveling downstream. So that means T2 is 66 integer 2 by 3% more than T1. Whenever there is the term more than, so we have to add 66 integer 2 by 3% of T1 to T1 itself. That is the meaning of 63% 2 by 3% more than T1. Right? So for your better understanding, if the value of T2 is 2% more than 2% more than 70. If it is so, it is not 2% of 70. It is 70 plus 2% of 70. Right? So 2% of 70 means 2 by 170 or 7 by 10 or 7 by 5. 70 plus 7 by 5. So this gives 2% more than 70, this value. Right? Similarly, 66 integer 2 by 3% more than T1. Right? Therefore, so let us solve this question one by one here. So in the first case, we'll consider downstream motion of the boat. Right? So downstream speed. Downstream speed. So it is nothing but speed of the boat in still water plus speed of the stream. Right? So if you need, I'll write here. So downstream speed is speed of the boat in still water plus speed of the stream. Right? Which is 12 plus x. The unit is kilometer per hour. Whereas distance traveled by the boat downstream is 270 kilometer. Therefore, time taken by boat to travel downstream is distance by speed. Which speed? Downstream speed. Distance by downstream speed, which is 270 divided by 12 plus x. Consider this as equation 1. Now consider upstream motion. So here, upstream speed will be speed of the boat in still water minus speed of the stream, because when the boat is traveling upstream, which is in the opposite direction of the stream, therefore minus x, right? So upstream speed is 12 minus x kilometer per hour. Therefore, and the distance is constant. Distance is again 270 kilometer per hour. Kilometer. And time T2. Time T2 is distance by upstream speed. So 270 by 12 minus x. But according to the question, this upstream time is 66 integer 2 by 3% of T1 plus T1. That means 66 integer 2 by 3% more than T1. Right? Therefore, by question, so T2 is 66 integer 2 by 3% more than T1. Right? That means 200 by 3% more than T1. Which is, so T1 plus 200 by 3% of T1. Right? Now, so what is T2? So consider this as equation 2. T2 is 270 by 12 minus x. 270 by 12 minus x is equal to T1. T1 is, so 270 by 12 plus x. 270 by 12 plus x plus 200 by 3%. That means whole divided by 100 of 270 by 12 plus x. So we can take 270 by 12 plus x as common. So the remaining term is 1 plus 200 by 3 whole divided by 100. So which is 200 by 300. Right? Therefore, so LHS is equal to 270 by 12 plus X into, so 500 by 300. Therefore, so you can cancel 270 and 270. So the remaining term is 12 plus X by 12 minus X is equal to 5 by 3. Simplify, you will get the value for X. So 12 into 3, 36 plus 3X is equal to 60 minus 5X. Therefore, 8X is equal to 60 minus 36, which is 24. Therefore, X is equal to 24 by 8, which is 3. What is X? It is, according to the question, speed of the stream. Therefore, X is 3 kilometer per hour. Therefore, look at the options. Option D is the right answer. Question 63. If we multiply fraction by itself and divide the product by its reciprocal, then the fraction thus obtained is 18 integer 26 by 27. The fraction is, so if we multiply a fraction by itself, let the fraction be x, right? So let the fraction be x. So if we multiply the fraction by itself, so multiply, when multiplied by itself, so the fraction becomes x into x, which is x square, right? And divide the product by its reciprocal. So reciprocal of the fraction is, so if the fraction is x, its reciprocal will be 1 by x. So multiply, when it is multiplied by itself, the fraction becomes x square. When you divide the product, this x square by its reciprocal. So divide the product by its reciprocal. So it becomes, so x square divided by 1 by x, so which is equal to x cube. Then the fraction thus obtained is, this x cube is 18 integer 26 by 27. So x cube is equal to 18 integer 26 by 27, right? So which is equal to 512 by 27. Therefore, the fraction. So what is the value of x? If x cube is 512 by 27, so x is equal to cube root of 512 by 27. So which is 8 by 3. Therefore, the fraction is 8 by 3. Right? So look at the options. It is 8 by 3. So option B. So 3 into 2, 6 plus 2, 8 by 3. Right? Therefore, so 2 integer 2 by 3. Option B is the right answer. Question 64. The radius of a circle is 14 centimeter. What is the area of another circle having radius 1.5 times of the actual circle? So here, so radius of a circle is 14 centimeter. 14 centimeter. And radius of another circle is 1.5 times. That means 1.5 into 14 centimeter. Then what is the area of another circle? So second circle, right? So radius of first circle is 14 centimeter and radius of second circle. So which is 1.5 into 14. So which is equal to 21 centimeter. So radius is given. So how to find area of the circle? Using the formula pi r square, right? Therefore, area of second circle is equal to pi r square. So pi is 22 by 7. So R is 21 square. Therefore, 22 into 21 into 21 by 7. So 7 into 3. Therefore, we get, so 22 into 63, right? You get 1386 centimeters square. 1386 centimeters square. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Area of the second circle is 1386 centimeters square. Question 65. A rectangle whose length and width are in the ratio 3:4 and the perimeter of the rectangle is 28 centimeter. If the rectangle is inscribed in a circle, the shaded area of the circle is. Here students, we need to find shaded area of the circle, these parts. So for that, we need whole area of the circle and area of this rectangle, because shaded area of the circle is equal to shaded area is equal to area of the circle minus area of the rectangle. Area of circle minus area of the rectangle. Right? So how to find area of the circle and rectangle? First, let us find area of the rectangle. So using the relation. So length and width ratio is 3:4 and perimeter is given. So using this, perimeter is 2 times length plus breadth in case of rectangle. First, let us find length and breadth of the rectangle. Using that, we need to find the area of the rectangle, which is length into breadth. And area of the circle. So for that, so first we have to find diameter of the circle. So using ABCD rectangle, so join A and D using Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABD. So find the value of AD. And half of AD gives radius of the circle. Using radius of the circle, find area of the circle. Right? So let us go step by step. So first, our first step is finding length and breadth of the rectangle. Right? So first part. So by question. So length and width are in the ratio 3:4. Right? So here length is to breadth or width particularly. Length is to width is equal to 3:4. Right? Let length be 3x centimeter and width be 4x centimeter. Right? And given that perimeter of the rectangle is 28 centimeter. Right? Using that, therefore perimeter is equal to, so 2 times length plus breadth. 2 times 3x plus 4x. Right? So perimeter is 28, which is 2 times 7x. Right? Therefore, 14x is 28. Therefore, x is equal to 2. Then if x is 2, what is length? Therefore, length of the rectangle is 3x, which is 6 centimeter, and width is 4x, which is 4 into 2, 8 centimeter. Right? So, consider triangle ABD, join AD. Right? So, consider triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, AD square, using Pythagoras theorem, AD square is AB square plus BD square. What is AB? Length of the, or length or width, anything you can consider. Length of the rectangle, which is 6 centimeter. 6 square, BD is 8 square. Therefore, AD is equal to, so root of 6 square plus 8 square is, so 6 square is 36, 8 square is 64, which is 100. Right? Therefore, 10 centimeter is AD. What is AD? So, in the circle, AD is considered as diameter of the circle, right? Diameter. So, which is diameter of the circle. Therefore, radius of the circle is equal to 10 by 2, which is 5 centimeter. Right? Therefore, what is the area of the circle? Therefore, so consider this part as second part. Right? Therefore, area of the circle is pi r square, which is 22 by 7 into r square is 25. So after simplification, so 22 by 7 can be taken as 3.142. So you will get 78.57 centimeter square as area of the circle. Therefore, area of the shaded part, so which is area of the circle minus area of the rectangle, right? Therefore, what is area of the rectangle? It is length into width, 6 into 8, right? Therefore, area of the shaded part is, so area of the circle minus area of rectangle, right? So area of the circle is 78.57 minus area of the rectangle is, so length into width, 6 into 8, right? 6 into 8. 78.57 minus 48, which is 30.57 unity centimeter square. So 30.57, option D is the right answer. Area of the shaded part is 30.57 centimeter square. Students, question from 66 to 70 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, read the information given below and answer the question that follows. 8 students, MNOP, QRST, are sitting in a horizontal row. 4 students are facing north while 4 students are facing south. N sits second to the right of R and both face south direction. O sits third to the left of P and both face in the same direction. One student sits between O and S, who sits at one of the extreme ends. N is not adjacent to O. Q is not adjacent to O. T faces north and sits neither adjacent to S nor R. Neighbors of M face in the same direction but opposite to that of M. Then, who sits immediately right of M? So, consider these data one by one. So, it is given that 8 students are sitting in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 students are sitting in a row. And 4 of them are facing north and 4 of them are facing south. Right? Here, consider this point. One student sits between O and S, who sits at one of the extreme ends. That means S sits at one of the extreme ends. That means S can sit at the extreme left end or S can sit at the extreme right end. Therefore, we have two cases, case 1 and case 2. In case 2, S sits at the extreme right end. Right? And one person sits between O and S. In case 1, position of O will be here. And in this case 2, position of O will be here. Right? So remaining students are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally there are 8 students. Right? And the next point is, so O sits third to the left of P and both face in the same direction. O and P are facing the same direction and O sits third to the left of P. So in case 1, so if O is facing the north direction, P also has to face the north direction and position of P will be here. Right? So that to the left of P, O is sitting third to the left of P. If O faces south direction, what happens? And P also has to face the south direction. To the left of P means this side, right side. Right? So the original right side. So this cannot happen, right? Because O is sitting this side, left side. Therefore, O and P cannot face the south direction, right? So we have to avoid this part where O is facing south. right? Next point, in the second case, right? If O is facing north direction, position of P will be here. Is it correct? No, this cannot happen because O sits third to the left of P. So this direction is right of P. So in this case, we have to reverse the direction of O and P. That means if O faces south, so left of P, P also has to face the south. Left of P becomes here, right? Therefore, in case 2, P is sitting here. In case 1, P is sitting, so third from the right, and here in case 2, P is sitting third from the left, right? And the next point, consider the first one. N sits second to the right of R and both face the south direction. N and R are facing the south direction. So I'll just write here. And N is not adjacent to O. So this is important. So here N is not adjacent to O. N cannot sit here, either here or here. N is not adjacent to O. And N and R are facing the south direction. And N sits second to the right of R. That means, so if one of them are sitting here, N, either N or R. So consider N is sitting here. So what will be the position of R? So position of R will be here. So second to the right of R means this direction. So N is sitting second to the right of R and both face same direction, south direction, right? In case 2, what will be the position of N and R? Because so N is not the neighbor of O. So N cannot sit either here or here, right? Therefore, N has to sit, both of them are facing south direction, second to the right of R. That means to the right of R means here, N will be sitting here, right? Next condition, next part. So Q is not adjacent to O. So we cannot consider position of Q here adjacent to O, right? So already who is sitting here? P is sitting here. Therefore, only the position for Q is here at the extreme right end, right? And in the second case also, so only the position for Q is here at the extreme left end in the second case, right? So what is the direction of Q for that? So we'll consider the next point. So T faces north and sits neither adjacent to S nor R. So T cannot sit adjacent to S and R. So here T cannot sit here adjacent to S. Therefore, position of T will be here adjacent to O. And T faces north, right? In case 2, so T cannot sit adjacent to S and R. So T cannot sit here, right? Therefore, T has to sit here facing north, adjacent to S and R. Yes. But in case 2, yes, T is sitting adjacent to R. So here, right? In case 2. Therefore, case 2 is cancelled. We cannot consider case 2 because according to case 2, T is sitting adjacent to R. Therefore, case 2 is cancelled. So consider only case 1. So neighbors of M face in the same direction. So only the leftover place is here, M for M. So neighbors of M face in the same direction. Since O is facing north, S has to face north, but opposite to that of M. Therefore, direction of M is south, right? So totally there are 4 people facing north. Yes, 4 students facing north, and M, N, R, and Q has to face south, right? 4 are facing south. Therefore, the question is, who sits immediately right of M? Immediately right of M is its direction. S is sitting immediately right of M. Option D is the right answer. Question 67. How many students sit to the left of M? So to the left of N means this direction, right? Since N is facing south, so 3 students are sitting to the left of N. Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 68. 4 among the 5 are the same in certain way and thus form a group. Which among the following does not belong to the group? Here, first one, yes. The student yes is facing north direction and O student is also facing north. Q is facing south and P is facing north. So student T is also facing north, except Q, all are facing north direction. Therefore, Q is the odd one, right? So Q doesn't belong to the group. Question 69. Who sits third to the left of M? So M is sitting here. To the left of M is this direction, right? So who is sitting third to the left of M? First, second and third. So N is sitting third to the left of M. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 70. How many students sit between S and P? Between S and P, there are 4 students, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Students, question from 71 to 74 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, read the following questions carefully and answer the questions that follow. There are 7 persons, namely A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. They are all standing at a certain distance from each other. B is 11 meters north of C. A is 12 meters to the west of B. D is 20 meters south of E. C is 20 meters west of D. G is 3 meters north of F, who is 27 meters to the west of E. Then person E is in which direction with respect to person B? Consider all these informations one by one. So before that, consider all the directions: north, south, east and west. East and west. Here the first point is B is 11 meters north of C. So consider person B is standing here. So to the north of C means C has to stand here. So distance between B and C is 11 meters. And the next point, A is 12 meters to the west of B. So to the west of B means this direction. A is 12 meters to the west of B. And the next point, D is 20 meters south of E. We don't know the position of E here. For that, consider the next point. C is 20 meters west of D. So to the west of D, C is 20 meters. That means D is to the east of C, right? To the east of this direction. The distance between C and D is 20 meters. And the next point is this. D is 20 meters south of E. Therefore, position of E will be here. So, E is here, 20 meters north of D, or D is 20 meters south of E. Right? The next point is G is 3 meters north of F, who is 27 meters to the west of E. So, to the west of E, this direction, 27 meters to the west of E. So F is 27 meters to the west of E and G is 3 meters north of F. So north of F means here G is 3 meters north of F. Therefore, the question is, person E is in which direction with respect to person B? So person E is standing here. Person B is standing here. With respect to person B, so the direction of E is so northeast, right? So the between north and east, the direction is northeast. Therefore, option C is the right answer. So this direction is northeast. Whereas this direction is so southeast. Southeast. whereas this direction is southwest and this side it is northwest, right? Therefore, for the given question, the answer is northeast. Question 72. Person G is in which direction with respect to C? So with respect to C, so person G, so the direction is northwest, right? Person G is in northwest direction with respect to C. Therefore, option E, northwest is the right answer. Question 73. What is the shortest distance between person A and person G? So consider person A and G. So we'll draw a line from A to G. So this is the shortest distance. So find the value of that means the distance between A and G. For that, so we have to extend this line GF. So up to the line AB, right? So we have got a right angle triangle. So consider this point be P, right? So now find the value of AP distance and GP distance. You will get distance AG, right? Using the Pythagoras theorem, we are calculating the distance between A and G here. So before that, what is AP? So AP is equal to, so this side. So AB minus PB, right? AB minus PB. So what is AB? 12 meter. What is PB then? So, so AB distance is 12 meter. So what is PB? So for that, so we need this distance. Which one? CD distance, right? So the complete CD distance is 20 and this distance is 27. Right? FE distance is 27. Therefore, so F, we'll consider this as Q. FQ distance is 27 minus 20. Since Q is equal to CD, so FQ becomes a 7 centimeter. Therefore, PB becomes a 7 centimeter. Right? Therefore, AB is 12 centimeter minus PB is 7 centimeter. Therefore, AP becomes 5 centimeter. Therefore, we'll just write here 5 centimeter is AP. Now come to PG distance. PG is equal to, so we'll consider GF distance, which is already given 3 meters or 3 centimeters. It is 3 meters, right? 3 meters. So the length is in terms of meter. GF is 3 meter. So PG becomes GF plus PF. So what is the distance PF? It is, so QBC, this 11 meter plus QB, right? So what is QB? PF is equal to QB, right? So QB is whole distance QC minus BC, right? So what is QB then? QB is equal to, because from ED, so 20 minus 11 gives QB, that is 9 meters. Therefore, so PF also becomes 9 meters. Therefore, GF is 3, PF is 9, which is 12 meters. Right? Now, we need the distance AG. AG is equal to root of AP square plus PG square, which is root of AP square is 25. So GP square is 12 square, which is 144. Therefore, it is root of 169, which is 13 meters. AG, distance between A to G is 13 meters. Hence, option B is the right answer. Question 74. Among the given pair of persons, one is different from the others in a certain way. Choose the option of the pair which is different from the others. Here the given pair, first one is AG. So person A is here, G is here. Here person G is in the northeast direction to person A. Right? So G is in the northeast direction. Northeast direction. Right? To person A, the first person, right? Whereas in second option BE, so the second person E, also in the northeast direction of person B, first person, right? Therefore, E is in the northeast direction of B. And in third option, CE, person C and E. Here the second person E is in the northeast direction of the first person C. And in the next option, DG. So G is in the northwest direction. Northwest direction of the first person. Right? Whereas in the last option, AF, second person F is in the northeast direction of first person. Except option D, DG. So in all the other options, the second person is in the northeast direction of the first person. Therefore, option D is the right answer. That means option D doesn't belong to the group. Therefore, option D, right? So students, if you want to practice all these questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 75. If it is possible to make only one 4 letters meaningful word without repetition from the first, fourth, fifth, and the ninth letters of the word, abbreviate, which would be the second letter of the word. If more than one such word can be formed, give X as the answer. If no such word can be formed, give K as your answer. Here the given word is abbreviate, A, B, D, R, E, V, I-A-T-E. Here, so the first letter is A, first letter, and fourth letter is R, fifth is E, and ninth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth letter is T. So this is ninth letter, fifth, fourth, and the first letter, right? So using these 4 letters, A, R, E, and T, not A, R, E, and T. So how many meaningful words can be formed? So the first one is we can form word rate, R-A-T-E, rate, and T-E-A-R, tear, and T-A-R-E, tear, right? So more than one words can be formed, right? Therefore, we have to give answer as X, because if more than one such word can be formed, give X as your answer. Therefore, the answer is option D, X. Students, questions from 76 to 80 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, read the following questions carefully and answer the questions that follow. There are 6 persons, namely A, B, C, D, E, and F. They all are sitting around a circular table facing the center. They all have different ages. B is second to the right of F. C sits opposite to B and is of 20 years of age. E is 56 years old and sits second to the left of C. The age of A is half the age of D. D does not sit near to E. The age of F is twice the age of C, and the age of D is 28 years. The sum of ages of A and B is 32. Then, who is sitting immediate to the left of B? So, consider a circular table. Circular table. So, 6 persons are sitting around it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, all are facing center. Right? Now, they all have different ages. So, consider the first point. B is second to the right of F. So, consider the position of F is here. Anywhere you can consider the position of F, right? So, B is the second to the right of F. To the right of F, Second position is here where B is sitting, right? And C sits opposite to B. Opposite to B means this position. C sits here and is of 20 years of age. So C's age is 20 years, right? And the next one, E is 56 years old and sits second to the left of C. To the left of second position, to the left of C, E is sitting and is of 56 years old. 56 years, right? And next one, the age of A is half the age of D. So we'll consider age of A is half of D, age of D. And the next one is, so D does not sit near to E. So D cannot sit here near to E. Therefore, position of D will be here, right? And the age of F is twice the age of C. So F's age is twice the age of C. And age of D is 28 years. So 28 years. And the position for A is here, opposite to D, right? So if D's age is 28 years, age of A will be, so half of D. That is, half of 28 is 14 years. A is 14 years old. And the sum of ages of A and B is 32. So A plus B is 32. Therefore, B's age is 32 minus A's age. 32 minus 14, which is 18 years. So B's age is 18 years. What about age of F? So it is given that, consider the F. So here in the given question, yes, the age of F is twice the age of C, 2 times C, right? So C's age is 20 years, therefore F's age is 40 years, twice the age of C. Therefore, the question is, who is sitting immediate to the left of B? So to the left of B means, since B is facing center, so B's left means this direction, right? Therefore, D is sitting immediate to the left of B. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 77. What is the age of B? So here B is 18 years old. Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 78. How many persons are sitting between A and E when counted from the left of E? From the left of E means, so left of E is here, this direction. That means clockwise direction, right? So how many persons are sitting between A and E? So E to A, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 persons are sitting between E and A when counted from the left of E, right? Option D is the right answer. Question 79. What is the sum of ages of A, D and F? So ages of A, D and F. So A is 14 years old. A plus D plus F is 14 years old. D is 28 years old, whereas F is 40 years old. So 14 plus 28, so it is 42 plus 40, which is 82. Therefore, sum of the ages of A, D and F is 82 years old. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 80. Which pair of name age is incorrect? Here the first option A is 14 years old, which is correct, right? Whereas B is 18 years old, which is also correct. D is 28 years old, which is correct. Whereas F is 40 years old, which is correct. C is 22, which is not correct because C is 20 years old. Here the question is, which pair of name age is incorrect is asked. We have to choose the incorrect pair. Therefore, option E is the incorrect pair. Question 81. Here the direction is, in the following questions, 3 statements are given below followed by 2 conclusions numbered 1 and 2. You have to take the given statements to be true even if they seem to be at variance from commonly known facts. Read both the conclusions and decide which of the given conclusions logically follows from the given statements. Students, here are 3 statements. Let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram. Only a few comets are stars. So that means there is a set of comets, and strictly a portion of comets are stars, right? Only, that means strictly a portion of comets are stars, this portion. Statement 1. And the second one, no star is a cloud. That means a set of cloud, no star is a cloud. So it is independent of stars. That means there is no relation between star and cloud. And the third one, all clouds are galaxies. So the set of cloud is completely included in set of galaxies, right? Therefore, all clouds are galaxies. Here is the conclusion. 1. Some stars are galaxies. Since there is no direct relation between stars and galaxies, some stars are galaxies, a false conclusion, right? And the second one, no star is galaxy. So no star is galaxy is no star is galaxy. That means look at conclusion 1 and 2. Some stars are galaxies, no star is galaxy. These two form a complementary pair. Complementary pair. That means both the conclusions that are not possible at a time, right? If you consider one conclusion, another will be false, right? If one is true, another will be false. If another is true, one will be false. That means we have to consider only one conclusion, right? So both the conclusions cannot be possible at a time. Therefore, these two, either one or two will be true, right? So since no star is a galaxy is also false, right? Therefore, either conclusion 1 or 2 is true. Whenever there are complementary pairs in conclusion part, so always the answer will be either 1 or 2 is true, right? So both the conclusions cannot be possible at a time. Therefore, so 1 will be true. Either 1 or 2 will be true, right? Another will be false. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 82. Here the direction is, in the following question below, some statements are given followed by some conclusions. Taking the given statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance from commonly known facts. Read all the conclusions and then decide which of the given conclusions logically follows the given statements. Here are 3 statements. So let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram. Here the first one, all rooms are doors. So that means there is a set of rooms. So this set is completely included in the set of doors, right? Therefore, the first statement. And the second one, only a few doors are villas. So there is a set of villas. So the portion which is common to both villas and doors represents second statement. That means only a few doors, only this portion, few doors are villas, right? And the third one, some houses are villas. So a set of houses and portion of houses, which is also a portion of villas. So this portion represents third statement. That means some houses are villas. Come to the conclusion part. Some rooms are villas. Here there is no direct relationship between rooms and villas, right? Therefore, it is strictly given that only a few, that means strictly a few doors are, only few doors are villas. Therefore, so some rooms are villas, a false conclusion. But it is possible under some conditions, right? What are the conditions here? Here, some rooms are villas is possible. So if I will draw this. So here the small set is set of rooms and set of doors. If the set of villas, portion of villas is common to both doors and rooms, in which rooms is included, right? I'm showing it here. So this portion, so which is common to even rooms. In that case, some rooms or villas is possible, right? Because in this shaded portion, so portion of room is included, portion of door is included, and portion of villas is also included. Therefore, this is some rooms are villas only in this condition. Otherwise, under the given condition, that means under the given statements, some rooms are villas, a false conclusion. But it is possible, not definite, not definitely possible, right? And the second conclusion, all rooms being a house is a possibility. Students, whenever there is a word possibility, so this indicates a true conclusion. That means we can make it possible, right? Therefore, all rooms being house is a possibilities. Therefore, second conclusion is a true conclusion. Therefore, only two follows. The answer is only two follows. So how do you make the second conclusion a true conclusion? Right? So here all rooms being a house is a possibility. So if the set of house is completely, so includes doors or set of house is inside the doors, then all rooms being house is a possibility, right? That means we can make it possible, right? Therefore, a true conclusion. Option B is the right answer. Question 83. As in the previous questions, here also based on the given statements, three statements, we have to decide which of the given conclusions is true or logically follows the given statements. So which of the given conclusions so doesn't follow the given statement, right? So here let us represent the statements in the form of Venn diagram. Here the first one, all injection is medicine. It means so set of injection, consider set of injection, so which is included in the set of medicine, so completely included in the set of medicine. Therefore the statement 1, all injection is medicine and only medicine is syrup. That means only medicine is syrup is nothing but all syrup is medicine, right? Therefore set of syrup which is completely included in set of medicine, right? Only medicine method, that means all syrups are only medicine, right? Next, no medicine is tablet. So here the set of medicine is here and the set of tablet, so which is completely excluded from set of medicine, injection and syrup. Therefore, no medicine is tablet. There is no direct relationship between medicine and tablet, right? Next, the conclusion part. Some injection is syrup. Some injection is syrup. So, which is a false conclusion. Because according to the statement, there is no direct relation between injection and syrup. Though both the sets are completely included in the set of medicine, no direct relation between injection and syrup. Right? Therefore, it is a false conclusion. And also it is given that only medicine is syrup. That means syrup is only medicine, not the injection, right? Therefore, false conclusion. Second one, no injection is tablet. So it is given that no medicine is tablet. So there is no relation between tablet and medicine. Since the injection is completely included in the set of medicine, that means every injection is medicine, therefore no injection is tablet, right? Therefore it is a true conclusion. Therefore only two follows, only conclusion two follows. Option C. Question 84. Here the direction is, in the question below are given 3 statements followed by 3 conclusions numbered 1, 2 and 3. You have to take the given statements to be true even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts. Read all the conclusions and then decide which of the given conclusions logically follows from the given statements, disregarding the commonly known facts. So here are two statements and followed by two conclusions, right? So first statement, only a few birds are only a few tables. So there is set of birds, only a few birds, only a portion of birds are only a few tables, right? Not all tables can be birds and not all birds can be tables. So which is the meaning of first statement? Only a few birds are only a few tables. And the second statement, only a few tables are only a few chairs. That means strictly, that means some portion of tables are some portion of chairs. Right? So now the conclusions. All birds can be table. So here all birds can be table, a false conclusion. Because it is given that only a few birds are only a few table. Whenever there is a word only, it is strictly. Strictly few birds are strictly few tables, not all. The meaning is not all. Right? Therefore, as only a few birds are table, some birds are not table. Right? Therefore, it is a false conclusion. And the second one, some birds are chairs. So there is no direct relation between birds and chairs. Right? So no relation between birds and chairs according to the statements. Right? Therefore, second conclusion is also false. Therefore, neither 1 nor 2 follows. Option D. Students, questions from 85 to 89 are based on the below information. 9 boxes P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W and X are kept one above the other but not necessarily in the same order. 4 boxes are kept between P and Q. Q is kept below P. 2 boxes are kept between T and X. V is kept above T but not immediately below R. 2 boxes are kept between R and U. U is not kept below P. Box T is kept immediately above Q. X is kept immediately below S. Here the question is, which among the following box is kept at the top? Here students, let us consider one by one points. Here 9 boxes are kept one above the other. So we'll consider 9 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And 9th box. Here, first point, 4 boxes are kept between P and Q and Q is kept below P. That means we have to consider P first. If the position of P is 1, 4 boxes are kept between P and Q. Therefore, Q is the 6th box. Right? There is one more case where P is kept at the second position, second box, and Q will be the 7th box. And one more case, if P is third box, so 4 boxes between P and Q, so Q will be the 8th box. If P is the 4th box, so Q becomes 9th box. Therefore, there are 4 different cases in which box P is kept at different positions, right? And the next point here, so look at the last but one point. Box T is kept immediately above Q. So above Q, box T is kept. In second case, box T is kept above Q. In third and fourth case also. So box T is kept above Q, right? And the third point here, two boxes are kept between T and X. Here, two boxes are kept between T and X. So what is the position of X then? So Q, then here seventh box and eighth box will be X. And it is given that, so Q is kept immediately below S. So you may ask, why can't you keep the box X here in the second position, so that two boxes between T and X? We can't keep X here in the second position because of the point, last point, X is kept immediately below S. If we keep the box X here in the second position, so X becomes below P, not below S. Therefore, so we have to keep the box X in the eighth position, right? Therefore, so we just cancel this, right? X is kept immediately below S. Consider this point, immediately below S. Therefore, in case 1, so S is the seventh box. Consider case 2, two boxes between T and X. Therefore, X will be the ninth box and S is the eighth box. In third condition, so in third case, so there is not more than two box, right? Below box T, therefore we have to cancel the third case, right? So if you consider above T also, if you consider position of X here, so box X will not be the box below the box S, right? So it will be below the box P. Therefore, so both the cases, case 3 and 4 will get cancelled, right? Consider only first and the second case. So the next point is, so here, the next point is two boxes are kept between R and U, right? And U is not kept below P. So this is important here. U is not kept below P. In first case, all boxes are kept below P, right? So we cannot consider case 1 also because U is not kept below P. Therefore, so U will be the first box which is above P and two boxes are kept between R and U. Therefore, box R will be the fourth box, right? So we have to cancel even the first case. So consider only the second case, right? So the next point is, so here the remaining point is this one. V is kept above T but not immediately below R. So here above T, so above T V is kept not immediately below R. Therefore box V is kept at the third position, right? Therefore the remaining box is W, which is kept at the fifth position. Their order is, so first box is U, second is P, third is V, R, W, T, Q, S and X, right? Now the question is, question 85, which among the following box is kept at the top? So therefore, box U is kept at the top. Option C is the right answer. Question 86. What is true about the given arrangement? Here, first one, box X is kept above T. So, above T, box W is kept. So, which is not true. V is kept immediately below P. So, below P, immediately below P, V is kept. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Whereas option C, there are one box between Q and X. Between Q and X, so there is one box. So option C is also correct. Whereas option D and E, both 1 and 2, both 2 and 3. Therefore, option E, both 2 and 3 is the correct answer. Though option B and C are correct. So both 2 and 3 is the correct answer. Question 87. Number of boxes above V is same as number of boxes below dash. So number of boxes above V is 2. There are 2 boxes above V. Therefore, number of boxes, so 2 number of boxes are there below Q, right? Therefore, Q is the right answer. Question 88. Which of the following box is kept at the middle of the stack? Here, there are 9 boxes in the given arrangement. Therefore, the 5th box will be the middle box in the stack. Therefore, first, second, third, fourth, 5th box is W. Therefore, box W is kept at the middle of the stack. Option B is the right answer. Question 89. Which of the following statements is not true about box W? About box W, here are the statements. One box is between W and V. So between W and V, there is one box which is R. Therefore, the statement is true. We have to pick the statement which is not true in this case, right? More than 2 boxes is between W and U. Between W and U, there are 3 boxes. Therefore, more than 2 boxes are there between W and U, right? And the next one, W is immediately below T. So, below T. So, box Q is there. Therefore, W is immediately above T. Therefore, the statement is not true. Hence, option C is the right answer, right? Whereas option D, number of boxes above W is same as below it. Since box W is the 5th box, right? So number of boxes above it is 4 and below it is also 4. Therefore, option D is also a true statement. Whereas option E, so option E itself is a wrong option because all the given statements are true. So statement itself is not true because all the given statements are not true here. Except option C, the remaining 3 statements are true. Therefore, so no need to consider option E here, right? Because option E, option itself is wrong, right? Therefore, consider only option C, W is immediately below T is a wrong statement or not a true statement. Question 90. How many such pairs of letters are there in the word objection? Each of which has as many letters between them in the word, both forward and backward direction, as they have between them in the English alphabet. Here the given word is objection. O, B, J, E, C, T, I, O, N. Right? Here we have to find such pairs of letters, right? In which number of letters between them in the given word is equal to number of letters between them in the original alphabetical series, right? Here, we'll take J and O. J and O, right? So, pair is J and O. Here, number of letters between them. So, number of letters between J and O. In the given word, there are 4 letters, right? 4 letters. They are E, C, T, and I, right? And in the original alphabetical series, so between J and O, so J, after that K, L, M, and N. These are the 4 letters between J and O in the original alphabetical series. Therefore, in the original also there are 4 letters. So, and the second pair is, so we can consider O and T, OT pair, such that number of letters between them is 4. They are B, J, E, and C, right? In the original alphabetical series after O, so it comes P, Q, R, and S. There are 4 letters in the original alphabetical series, right? And the next pair is, we can consider O and I in the backward direction. I to O, right? So we can consider I-O pair. So in the given word, there are 5 letters. They are B, J, E, C, and T. These are the 5 letters between them in the given word. In the alphabetical series, I comes first. So after that, J, K, L, M, and N. These are the 5 letters between I and O. right? So we can take even the last two letters O and N. So in backward direction, N-O pair. So there is no letter between N and O in the given word, 0 letters, and also in the alphabetical series. So there is no letter between N and O. Therefore, so these are the numbers, number of letters between them. They are equal, right? Therefore, there are totally 4 such pairs. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 91. Here the direction is, in the following question, assuming the given statements to be true, find which of the conclusion among the given conclusions is or are definitely true and then give your answers accordingly. Here is the given statement. So it has 2 parts. So in the first part, A is equal to F. F is greater than D. Consider A as a line, right? Which is equal to F, line F, and F is greater than D. So in the next part, A is greater than C. So A is greater than C. Consider a line C, right? Where C is greater than E. So a line E. And E is equal to B, line B, right? So look at the conclusions. A is greater than B. Can we conclude A is greater than B? Yes, because A is strictly greater than C. C is strictly greater than E. That means, so C is greater than B, right? So A is greater than C. So we can conclude A is greater than B. Therefore, conclusion 1 is true, right? So look at the conclusion 2. D is less than E. Can we conclude D is less than E? No, because there is no direct relation between D and E, right? They are completely separate lines or separate things. So if you consider D as a square, D as a triangle, or any shapes you can consider, right? So here there is no direct relation between D and E. Therefore, second conclusion is false. Therefore, only conclusion 1 is true. Only 1 is true. Hence, option D is the right answer. Question 92. Here the direction is, in the following question, assuming the given statements to be true, find which of the conclusion among the given conclusions is or are definitely true and then give your answers accordingly. Here, so the given statement is divided into 2 parts. So let us consider first part. Z is less than or equal to T. T is equal to Y. Y is less than X. Consider a line Z, right? Which is less than T, a line T, and or equal to T. So consider a line Z in the next case, which is equal to T, and T is equal to Y. So line Y, which is equal to T, in the next case, T is equal to Y, right? Y is less than X. So consider a greater line X. In the other case also, so Y is less than X. So next part of the statement. So here is it starts with E, E less than W. Since there is no direct relation between Z, T and W, E and all. So we'll start from Z here, right? So here G is less than or equal to Z, right? Therefore, we'll consider a line G, which is less than Z. So not Z, it is G line. G is less than Z. In the next case, G is equal to Z. Next part, F is equal to G. So in both the cases, F is equal to G, right? Next, W greater than F. Where? W greater than F, a line W which is greater than F, a line W which is greater than F in both the cases. And E is less than W, small line E which is less than W, and in other case also small line E which is less than W. Now look at the conclusions. So y is greater than or equal to g. So in the first case, so look at the line y, right, and g. Y is greater than g because y and t are equal. Therefore, here t is greater than z and z is greater than g here, right? Since t is equal to y, we can say y is greater than g, right? In place of t, we write y and y is greater than g. In the second case, since g, z, t and y are equal, so we can write y is equal to g. So taking 1 and 2, two cases, we can conclude y is greater than or equal to g. Therefore, first conclusion is true, right? And the second one, x is greater than f. So look at the line x and f, right? So here x is the greatest line compared to the remaining lines, and f is smaller than g, z and t, even smaller than y also, and y in turn is smaller than x, right? Therefore, from case 1, we can say x is the greatest line which is greater than f line. And in the second case, look at f and x, since x is the greatest line, so y is less than x, so x is strictly greater than the lines y, t, z and g and even f, right? So all these lines are equal in the second case. Only x is greatest line. Therefore, x is greater than f, right? Therefore, second conclusion is also true. Therefore, we can conclude both 1 and 2 are true, right? Option B is the right answer. Question 93. Here the direction is, in the following question, assuming the given statements to be true, find which of the conclusion among the given conclusions is or are definitely true and then give your answers accordingly. So here is the given statement. It has two parts. Let us consider first one. Y less than or equal to u less than or equal to I, right? Consider a line y which is less than u or equal to u. Y is equal to u in the second case, and u is less than or equal to I, right? So u is less than I or equal to I, right? So in the next case, we'll start from I here, right? So v is equal to I. So v is equal to I. In the second case also, v is equal to I. And g greater than or equal to v. So g greater than v or g is equal to v. Next part, h is equal to g. So h and g are equal in both the cases, right? And the next part, j is greater than h. So we'll consider a line j. J is greater than h in both the cases, right? So k less than or equal to j. So k less than or equal to j. So k is less than j or equal to j, right? Now look at the conclusions. So conclusion 1, h is greater than y. So can we conclude h is greater than y here? Yes, we can conclude, right? Because so g is greater than v, right? Or equal to v in both the cases, right? In case 1, h is greater than y, whereas in case 2, h is equal to y. But together, if you consider, h becomes greater than or equal to y, not greater than y. Only in case 1, we can conclude h is greater than y. But the given statement includes both case 1 and case 2. Therefore, we cannot conclude the first one, h is greater than y. Therefore, it's a false conclusion. And the second one, h is equal to y, right? This is also a false conclusion. Either if you consider case 1, h is greater than y. If you consider case 2, h is equal to y. Therefore, so either of the conclusion, either 1 or 2 is true, right? If you consider case 1, so h is greater than y is true. If you consider case 2, h is equal to is true, right? Therefore, either 1 or 2 is true, right? So both the conclusions cannot be true at a time, right? So that is the meaning of, you cannot take the answer as none is true, because so one is true here, right? Another is false. If another is true, second conclusion is true, one will be false, right? Therefore, either 1 or 2 is true. Hence, option E is the right answer. Students, questions 94 and 95 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, study the following information carefully and answer the given questions. P, Q, R, S, T and U are 6 family members. P and Q are married couples. T is the sister of S. Q is the daughter-in-law of U, who is the grandmother of T's brother. S is the son of P, who is the brother of R, right? Then what is the relation of Q with S? So let us represent these relationships using some symbols. Let us make a family tree. Here, the circular symbol indicates all females and a square symbol for all males and a parallel lines for married couple, and a horizontal line for siblings, and a vertical line or a slanted lines for difference of generation. That means father to daughter or father to son or mother to daughter or mother to son. Here the given points are. So P and Q are married couples. So P and Q are related as parallel lines, right? And Q is the daughter-in-law of U. That means Q is a female, right? So P is the husband of Q and Q is daughter-in-law of U. And U, who is the grandmother of T's brother. So U is a female then. So U is the grandmother of T's brother. So who is T then? So here we'll take this part later. S is the son of P. S is the son of P. Therefore, S is T's brother. Right? And it is given that T is the sister of S. So, T is female. And the remaining part is S is the son of P, who is the brother of R. So, P is the brother of R. Here, we don't know the gender of R. Right? Here, the question is, what is the relation of Q with S? Q and S are related as. So, Q is mother of S. Right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 95. How is R related to T? So, here R related to T. So, P is the brother of R, but we don't know the gender of R. Right? Therefore, cannot be determined. This relationship cannot be determined. If gender of R is male, so R becomes uncle, right? Paternal uncle. If R is female, so R becomes aunt, right? Therefore, since gender of R is not given here in the question, so the relationship cannot be determined. Option E is the answer. Questions from 96 to 100 are based on the below information. Here, 6 persons A, B, C, D, E, and F live on 3 floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. Ground floor is numbered 1, floor above it is numbered 2, and so on till topmost floor, which is numbered as 3. Each floor consists of two parts, namely flat P and flat Q, such that flat P is west of flat Q and flat P of second floor is exactly above flat P of first floor and exactly below the flat P of third floor. Other flats are placed in the same way. So up to here we'll consider first. So there are three floors. So topmost floor is third floor, below that second floor and the first floor. So each floor consists of two flats. So we'll consider flat P and flat Q such that flat P is west of flat Q, right? So now consider the first point here, this point. A lives on even numbered floor and he lives in northwest of the flat in which D lives. So which is important. So A lives on the even numbered floor means A lives on the second floor and he lives in the northwest direction of D, right? Therefore, A has to live in flat P of second floor and D is living in flat Q of first floor, right? Therefore, direction of A will be northwest direction to D. And the next one, D neither likes red nor blue. So which is important here for the next point here. So D neither likes red nor blue. Therefore, for the next point, which is this point is important, only one floor is between the one who likes red color and the one who likes blue color. Therefore, so the in between floor should be the second floor. One floor between the one who likes red color and blue color should be that one floor. Between floor should be second floor. And one who likes red color should be either the one who lives on first floor of in flat P or on the third floor in flat P, right? Or in the second case, so one who likes red color is either lives on third floor or lives on first floor because D doesn't like red or blue, right? Therefore, we cannot consider flat Q here, right? Therefore, next point. So here, one who likes white color lives east of C. So white color, we'll consider third point is one who likes white color lives east of C. East of C. So east means this direction, right? So therefore, we have if D likes white color, so position of C will be on the first floor in flat P. East of C, the one who likes white color lives, right? And also we have one more case, if C lives on third floor, right? So we have case 2, here flat P and flat Q. So one who likes white color lives east of C. Therefore, C likes either red color or blue color and the remaining things will be same. A lives on second floor in flat P and one who likes blue or red color lives on first floor and D lives in flat Q of first floor, right? Remaining things will be as it is. Only thing is the position of C changes. So in first case, C lives on first floor. In the second case, C lives on third floor, right? And the next point, D neither likes, this point got over. B lives above F. Before going to B's position, we'll consider the next one. E likes black color and lives immediately above the one who likes orange color in the same flat, which is important. So E likes black color. Fourth point is E likes black color and who is immediately above the one who likes orange color, right? So consider first case. E likes black color. In the same flat, both are living. Therefore, so if you consider E as here, E likes black color immediately above. Sorry, not this. So in this case, E likes black color. E has to live on third floor. If E likes black color and E is living immediately above the one who likes orange color. Therefore, one who likes orange color is living on second floor in flat Q, right? Because both are living in the same flat name. So whereas in case 2, so E likes black color, which means so E is liking black color, who is living on the second floor, and the one who likes orange is D in the second case, right? And the next point. So the B lives above F, this point. B lives above F, and it is given that F does not like red color. So if we consider B here on third floor above F, so that means here, right? So next one, in the next case, so B lives above F. So if you consider F here, position of B will be here. B likes white color, right? And the next point, so E likes black color, this point got over. F does not like red color. So look at the cases. So where F likes red color, no, this is not possible. Therefore, F is liking blue color here in second case, right? Therefore, so in the second case, instead of blue or red, we'll consider F likes blue color particularly, and C likes red color, not blue. We just avoid blue color here. And the next one, B and the one who likes yellow color is having different flat name. So this decides the position of B, the last point, right? B and the one who likes yellow color. So one who likes yellow color is A. B and the one who likes yellow color is having different flat name. In case 1, B and A. A is the one who likes yellow color. B and A, they are having same flat name, flat P. Therefore, first case is cancelled. Because, so last point doesn't hold good in first case. Whereas in the second case, the one who likes yellow color is A, and B and A, they are having different flat names. B is having flat Q name, right? So A lives in flat P. Therefore, all these conditions hold good in case 2. Case 2, right? So we have to consider only case 2 where the on third floor, C and B lives, right, in flat P and Q respectively. On second floor, so in flat P, A lives, in flat Q, E lives, and on the third floor, so in flat P, F lives, and in flat Q, D lives, right? Here the question is, so A lives on which of the following floor and flat? So A lives on second floor in flat Q. So floor 2, flat P. Therefore, option B, floor 2, flat P is the right answer. Option B. Question 97. B likes which of the following color? So here, B likes white color, right? So option A is the right answer. Question 98. Who among the following lives in flat Q? Here, B lives in flat Q, which is right? Whereas C lives in flat P, D also lives in flat Q. Therefore, both B and D. So option E is the right answer. Both B and D live in flat Q. Question 99. Who among the following lives on floor 2? So on floor 2, consider option 1, CE. So which is wrong. On floor 2, A and E live. So AD is also wrong. A and E. So which is right. And C and D wrong. None of the given option. So it is also wrong. Therefore, A and E live on second floor. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 100. Blue color is liked by whom? Here, blue color is liked by F. Right? Option D is the right answer. With this, I am completing this paper. If you want to practice all the questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. I wish you a very best of luck to your future exams.